Toshiba Studios.
Sactown Sports 1140.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm not walking over there before I get my coffee. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Can you feel it? Can you feel it on a Thursday, May 14th? May 14th, 2026. Carmichael Dave, Jason Ross, and a hopefully recovered Christopher Line. Yeah. Uh-oh.
I've got an interview today, so
are you leaving us?
I probably wouldn't have been here if that wasn't the case. But I'm not that bad.
Oh.
I'm better than yesterday.
All right.
And the day before.
Well, stay away from Chris.
That's usually your
That's
advice
usually
for everything.
Yeah, that's my motto anyways. What is it? Flu? Cold?
Some sort of cold.
What's the motto you?
What's the matter you? Hey, what you got to say? Eat your Geno's pizza rolls. It's a nice hot snack. Remember that? No. What's the matter you? Hey, what do you got? Yeah, it's a commercial. So because we had a text from you, evening before yesterday.
I don't know what it's usually like. May or June, I get like a really bad cold for some reason.
Climate change, or not climate change.
Yeah, you got it.
The
temperature.
I do.
Thanks, Al Gore.
Then that also, I always thought Al Gore sounded like one word.
Al Gore?
Like
Gore.
Igor. Al Gore. The algorithm. So you got.
It's going to get you.
Yeah, it's going to get you. Miami Sound Machine. Every time there's a temperature change. Same thing happens to me. Like twice. Not yet, but yeah, there's some sort of temperature change, and generally it'll be spring, a cold, and then the one that I don't know why is a summer cold worse than a winter cold?
Yes.
It is, right? It totally is. Because I feel like when it's winter, that's when you're supposed to have a cold, and it's cold. It's cold. It's not a hot. It's a cold.
And you're supposed to bundle up anyway.
Right. But in summer, God, I think I'd rather be cold when I have a cold, or I'd rather it be cold when I have a cold than it be hot when I have a cold. That's gross.
Also, when you're a kid growing up, if you got a cold during summer, it's like, this is useless. I can't get out of school.
It really is. That was the first time I knew I was getting old, was the gradual shift from just absolutely this time of year, right? This time of year was the best time of year. Everything has been completely reversed. I was thinking about this yesterday. Best time of year, for some reason, I don't know if this is a whole Sacramento thing or this is just because of the trees around where I lived in Carmichael, but I don't know how to describe it, but I'm going to try. There's something about when it heats up and the smell from the trees changes. It's like this sweet, warm smell from the tree flowers, whatever the hell it is. And maybe that's just spring, stupid. But you get this certain smell, and I don't know, that would trigger in me the fact that school was coming to a close. And we're in mid-May right now, but June, we would always get out mid-June, earlier, the first third of June. And then you got till Labor Day, and you're off. And it's play all day with your friends,
Chaos.
Shooting baskets down at down at the school, multiple, and one thing that
Home run derby at Star King.
God, it's a great memory you have, Jason. Better than mine. You remember my life better than I do. Yes. Well, by the way, Big Willie usually was the pitcher. As a matter of fact, yeah. And then Willie'd get to bat, and I'd be the only one that pitched for Will, because Will wouldn't always get a hold of him, but when he did, woof.
I mean, it's not called Big Willie for nothing.
No, Big Willie gets a hold of one.
I had dingers.
Yeah. My buddy Brett has come on here a couple times. His older brother, Sean, would also pitch sometimes, but I think Willie cracked him right in the back one time. Yeah, it was bad. He was fine, but man, it made a slap sound. I still remember that. Sean was like, yeah, I'm good. And it's true. You're playing with, aluminum bats, a bunch of 12, 13-year-old kids. Yeah, we had to run one time because they had the fence, right? And the fence was like, I don't know, whatever a little league, 300, 200, I don't know
Probably
what,
200.
200 maybe, yeah. And then they had this netting on the telephone poles behind it just in case, right? And dude, I launched one time that went over the fence and over the netting, and all we heard was a crack. And I don't think it was a window, but it landed on, like, it might have been like somebody's like table outside or so. It was so loud. It was so loud that we all we got on our bikes and jammed.
Yeah, that's the solution.
You have right. You have to. And I was
he did it.
Yeah, it was the other guy down there. I thought about that briefly last weekend, that moment, which is funny we're talking about it now because I probably haven't thought about this in forever, because we were playing golf for Melissa wanted to play golf for Mother's Day, and the three of us went out. And I hit a really, really good drive. Unfortunately, I hooked it, and it went out of there on the left side, and we hear this thwack. Again, not a window, but something. And I won't say where I was playing here. Bless you. But when we drove up there, the guy was in his front yard. And so I saw him, because, I hit another one. It was fine. It was in the fairway. But as I was driving up to my shot, I saw the guy in his front yard. So I drove over there. There's a Melissa and Mason are in their carts, and I'm in my cart. I drive over there to say sorry. And I go, oh, hey, sorry about that. And the guy just looks at me, and he's like, maybe aim right next time. And I'm telling
like the guy whose house has been hit a few times.
And one of these days, I'm telling you, one of these stories I tell, one of these days, because Mel and Mason are there, so it's like, okay. But like, I'm just going to lose it on these people.
Yeah, how about you move?
How about you
move to the left?
Yeah. How about you not move onto a golf course?
Yeah.
How about that? How about you not pay a premium to live on a golf course?
Live behind the tee box.
Right. Exactly. You could probably even I mean, I could say you live behind the green, maybe the occasional flyer, but you should be fine. If you feel, and this is a message, I would love to hear from somebody who lives, because first off, I would never live on a golf course. Screw that, dude.
Really?
No, I would live in a golf course community, but I don't want to live, I don't understand it. I don't want to live, Grant used to live on a golf course. I don't want to live, first off, where I'm just chilling in my backyard. Actually, screw that. I'm not chilling in my backyard. It's like 8 a.m. on a nice quiet Sunday. The bees are chirping. The birds are buzzing. The Vivaldi's playing in the background, whatever. And all of a sudden, thwack on my window. Yeah, I'm good on that. So that's number one. Number two, I don't want to be in my pool or in my backyard barbecuing and have drunk Chad rolling up with his buddies looking for his ball and, we're all hanging out in our backyard. I never understood the pull of living on the course. In the area, great. On the course. But if you do, and again, not yuck yum, if that's your thing, it should be in every purchase contract. Like, check it out. You live on a golf course. You should get insurance specifically to cover broken windows or whatever it is. There should be insurance that, if that doesn't exist, it should happen. But you're not allowed to bitch. You're just not allowed to, dude. There are thousands, nay millions probably, of houses in the world that aren't on golf courses. You can choose any one of them. If you live on a golf course and a ball hits your roof, sorry, dude, guess what? I didn't want to do that either. I didn't want to lose a $2, $3 ball and have to take a stroke and a penalty and be embarrassed because I launched my ball left and it pissed me. I'm already upset.
Yeah, throw it in the fairway, please.
That would be great. That would be wonderful.
How exactly did he say it? Like exactly.
It was no. Okay, that's very important, and I'm telling you, it was. Yeah, maybe aim right next time, and with not a smile or it was 100% snarky.
Okay,
100%.
Because it could be like, hey, maybe aim right next time.
100%. And dude, I don't mind that. Like joking, awesome. One of my buddies used to do the bit. His parents lived on a golf course, and so if he was ever over there and that happened, because it was kind of a blind, little dog leg left, he was a big fan of doing the thing where either he'd be face down on the grass or he'd be like he'd run and get an ice bag and just be holding it to his head. That's funny to me. That's fun. That's funny. But like, dude, you buy a house on a golf course. Just shut up. They're the worst people. Honestly, the worst people are ones that complain when their house okay. Like murderers are worse.
Then.
Murderers, racists, pedophiles.
Oh, they're fine then. They're down the list.
Maybe one other.
Okay.
But like right up there is people that complain about their house getting hit by a ball on a golf course. I mean, you know.
Hey. Maybe aim right next time.
Right. Yeah, maybe aim right next time. Also, Chris, not at all. I'm fine with that. Question for Chris Verlade. We both suggested you do this. Did you, when you got sick, break your fast?
Not that day. Because I just felt terrible. I just wanted to sleep.
Oh, so
it was probably like I was 2 hours early. It's probably about 2:00 yesterday. Yeah. And that was just like, I need some soup to.
Yeah. No, good.
Just get something in my system.
Did
well.
What kind of soup?
Chicken enchilada.
Okay, you had me at the first. You did go for it, dude. Yeah, this
is like half a bowl.
I mean, still though, that's pretty aggressive. You know, chicken soup, yeah, chicken enchilada. I don't know about that. Jason, it was interesting for you because you went to the game last night.
Yes.
We'll be visiting that here shortly. But you, for those just joining us, we did our 3-day fast thing and broke it yesterday. I think I might have been an hour early, if I'm being honest.
At that point, you've done 3 days.
Yeah. Well, we made a Walmart order, and my wife is 100% right, dude. I saw that she'd made a Walmart order because I needed my watermelon and my yogurt. By the way,
you brought a little bit in.
Had a little bit of leftover watermelon for everybody today. So, so she made a Walmart order, and then I get like a notification, right, when somebody makes a Walmart order. And I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, forgot this. So I added in, I don't know what I added in, but I added it in. Next thing I know, I added in I was like, you know what sounds really good? Spring rolls. Not today, but tomorrow. Started some shrimp, some rice paper wraps, some carrots, some cucumber, some mint, some basil. And then I was like, gosh, all those veggies sound really good, but I don't really want to. I like ranch, but Hidden Valley Ranch, just, you know what I want to do? I want to make my own ranch because I've been looking that up online. And so I got all the stuff powdered. I got 2 canisters of powdered buttermilk, dried chives, dried parsley. I got all the spices to do it. And I now have a giant mason jar of ranch seasoning. Like if you got the packets, ranch seasoning that I made. Because I've always wanted to do this. I've always wanted to have my own ranch seasoning because you can use it not just for dressings, but for dips as well. And I made my own ranch dressing yesterday, but I didn't have, I also ordered mushrooms, snap peas, baby carrots, little celeries, radishes, and jicama. I just want, dude. I was like, every vegetable sounds amazing. Did I say sugar snap peas? Because I ordered those too. Everything sounds amazing. And then my wife gets the notification. She's like, "What are you doing, dude? Do not get on Walmart when you're doing this fasty thing," as she calls it. That you're just gonna. And I was like, "Oh, at least it's not cookies and ice cream." But anyways, that was my.
She wasn't happy with that?
Well, she was like,
you're hungry.
She's just like, your eyes are far bigger than your stomach right now. Maybe calm down.
Yeah. How much of this are we going to throw out afterwards?
That's exactly what her point was. Oh, and I also got a cantaloupe, and I got some grapes, and I got a pound of strawberries.
All a part of her order.
Yeah, he's a big boy. I added all that onto her order. So you broke your fast though. With what, by the way?
I went with bone broth, and I know, like, I think the very first time we did it, you brought in bone broth, and I had it during the thing, and I don't know if that breaks a fast. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
bone broth you're allowed to eat during the fast.
Are you?
Yeah.
Wow, that's how I broke it.
I got you. Yeah. And then you went to the game?
Yeah, well, then I waited a little bit before I went to the game, and then something in my son's meal, he had half of an avocado, and I go, the other half was sitting there.
Oh.
And
That's a good way.
That would be a good. So I had that.
I thought Jason was going to break his fast with the 999 challenge.
Oh, yeah, and then I did that. Yeah, so I had the bone broth and then half avocado. Then I went to the game.
What is, did you have any issues at the game?
Issues?
Yeah.
No.
Issues like Dave.
No issues. And then maybe later part of the game, my mother-in-law she had a big bag of peanuts. I usually eat peanuts at the game.
Okay.
And, I had probably 10 of those before the night was over.
Felt full?
So 20?
Felt a little full?
Yeah. To be honest. That's it.
So 10 peanuts, so you have like 20 peanuts in the shell? Or
10 shells.
Okay, gotcha.
So sometimes there's 3.
Gotcha.
Sometimes there's an empty
Could
one.
Could be 21.
Yeah.
Could be 19.
I did have an airball one. I'm like,
yeah, those are dumb. You spend all the time peeling it.
Yeah.
There's nothing. That's garbage.
So probably 20, 25, I don't know, whatever it came out to be.
Nobody had any. Am I the only one? God, maybe it's because I eat too much. It's been rough.
The one thing I wonder, so again, you read stuff, I don't know what's actual true, and I don't know if it's different by person. You had what?
So I started with like two cubes of watermelon. Okay, and then I did it's what the one place I read tells you to do. And then I waited like 5 minutes, and then I had
only 5.
That's what Then I ate like 2 more, and I waited another 5 minutes. But then I was like, oh, this is good. And then I just like ate watermelon like it was cereal. And then here's probably where I went wrong. I got a thing of full fat Greek yogurt, right? And I put a little honey on it. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to have some protein too. So I like sprinkled a little. I don't know why this sounded good, but my God, was it good? I sprinkled some peanut butter protein powder in there. And so it's like honey, peanut butter protein powder, and this yogurt. Dude, and then I was watching the Cavs and Pistons. And like I looked down and like it wasn't like a little yogurt. It was like the yogurt, and like half the yogurt's gone. Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, I didn't even realize how much I was eating. And then I was like, oh my God, stop. And then
your body told you to stop.
My body about 10 minutes later was like, yeah, bro, nope, not happening.
Emergency exit.
I'm not trying to get to, in the morning, but
here we go.
Holy God, dude. It went through. I had nothing. And I know that because the previous day there was nothing.
Yeah.
And then it went within 10 minutes. Everyone's talking about, it takes forever to, you digest. Bro, that went straight through. All of it. Had to be all of it.
So, again, this is what I read. I don't know exactly what's factual. I don't claim to be anywhere near an expert. I wonder if there was just kind of, the totality, too much sugar.
Probably.
Because you've knocked out all your insulin. Like, there's none, and you have like an empty stomach.
Yeah.
Like, people will tell you, or there's like a wives' tale, like, if you threw up and you were, like, sick for a while, like, just start easy. Soup, bread,
relax.
rice, whatever, apple, or what is bananas? The Brat diet, what is it? Bananas, rice, apples, or applesauce, and, like, toast.
I never heard of that. That makes sense.
So just, like, easy stuff on your stomach.
That's Brat.
I don't know that your stuff was crazy. But maybe it was or if you started with the yogurt, honestly, that's like the healthy probiotics.
Yeah, coat the stomach, get the probiotics going.
I don't know. Maybe it was the volume. Because I think you're 2 for 2 on this kind of experience.
I am, and it's not. I don't enjoy it, but I also don't hate it. I feel like I'm also. That's.
But
like,
you didn't. Did you? Well,
felt fine. Yeah, felt fine. No, it's just like when you get like there's 3 types of tummy rumbles. Okay, and it goes down. Okay, so you like picture that you're looking at your own stomach with like the belly button in the lower third. Okay. Top tummy rumble, hungry. Middle tummy rumble, you got gas. Lower tummy rumble, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. And
you got a departure coming.
You got emergency exit. Yeah,
yeah.
You have to be at least 18 to sit in that row. You got the whole
There's only one exit.
Right, only one.
Well,
and
sometimes 2.
That's called the double dragon. And
this wasn't a double dragon.
This was not. No. I didn't have any sort of.
There's only one dragon involved.
Just the unfortunate that dragon has a bad life.
That dragon's active.
That dragon is incredibly active. Yeah, but
it hasn't been for me. Right
no,
now.
I'm with
There's
you.
Like
nothing. There is
in there.
It is like carrying a bazooka around that's loaded with peanut shells. Like there's just no ammo. Yeah. There's nothing. It's just like it.
Yeah. Well, are you glad you did the fast?
Yeah, always. And I'll tell you, the best part is, honestly, and I was telling Melissa this because then before, about 2 hours later, I was still a little hungry. I did something I never, ever do. I made very simple, easy 2 scrambled eggs on a piece of toast. No butter, no nothing.
Classic. Probably tasted great.
Jason, it tasted so good.
Yeah.
And I'm not even an eggs guy.
How good was the watermelon, by the way?
Oh, God, it was so good,
it's just
dude.
getting a taste in your mouth. Yeah, the bone broth to me, I doctored up, put like some salt and pepper, just a little bit, and then like some garlic powder, just to get a little bit
of course, there's no taste.
And I'm like,
it's so good.
Yeah.
And that's what I told her. I said, that might be the you got all the other benefits.
Yeah.
But I think the best part is that you could, we actually enjoy, not that I don't enjoy eating crap, but we actually eat pretty healthy. We do, salads and lean meats and all that. We enjoy healthy food. But something about being incredibly hungry, you will eat whatever. Right. You could put whatever in. I never was like, I'm really craving dipping sugar snap peas in a little soy sauce and snacking on those. I might crave some licorice. I might crave some chips. That all actually sounded gross to me. Like I have one of those big vats of the red vines that I always have in the house, right? And I keep them on my dresser because sometimes I'll sit there and play video games and eat red vines like I'm 12 for a treat. I don't sit there all day and do that. Let's calm down. But sounded disgusting.
Yeah.
Just sounded disgusting to me.
Well, I think we all get just caught up in our everyday. And so, like, when you're doing something like this, I found it's just the other little things you learn about your patterns.
Yes.
About, hey, do I eat sometimes just to eat? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, watching a game, I'm like, where's I told you yesterday, where's my bowl of popcorn or something? Or, in our cabinet, we'll have a box of Ritz.
Sure.
It's like, I'll just go open a sleeve. Now, I won't eat the whole sleeve, but I'm like, let me see, like 4. And then 4 turns into like 7.
Do you eat plain Ritz?
I can. Sometimes with cheese or something or peanut butter.
Yeah.
But then it's like, I wanted that little bit of salt.
Yes.
I have that, and then I finish that, and I go, I need a little sweet. And then we have peanut M&Ms in our
next thing
boom, and I knock out 15 of those, and you go, that was all pretty dumb. Like, I got nothing out of all of that besides eating something that was tasty, I guess. But little things like that, you go, I do that every once in a while, and it's just not doing it, you go, yeah.
Having healthy stuff to snack on, not hard. You just got to do it, though.
Right.
Because if there's chips or I love snacking on sugar snap peas. I really do. If they're there and I've got chips, I'll take the snap peas.
Oh, I will.
I actually will.
Stuff. Oh, really? The stuff that, when people bring in donuts, when people bring in holidays and cookies, it's like, well, I'm going to try that.
Yes. I'm saying at home if there's a choice. Like I would, if there's That's why I was like watching them like MTV Cribs with the athletes because they have like they just have all that stuff stocked all the time.
Right.
They have somebody stocking it for them. Like if that was there and none of the other crap was there, I would always eat like that. But,
Oh man, Dwight Howard was crazy.
Yes, he was.
What?
Yes, he was. And Dwight Howard's Cribs.
I know, what was it?
All candy.
It was like what you would want your fridge and freezer to look like if you were 13. It really was.
His house could have been an old sack.
It could have been a what?
Candy shop.
Could have been an old sack.
Yeah, the candy shop. One last thing, final. I don't know if you got this or not. 10.2 pounds over 3 days.
Oh, good.
Weighed myself right after I had my last meal, and then weighed myself last night right before I ate.
Yeah. Let me see.
Actually, weighed myself again this morning after I ate, and still lost a little weight.
I have to do the math. It's like 6.8.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Okay.
Almost
Well, I'm
7.
fatter than you, so yeah. I mean, just weight-wise total, but yeah, I'll bet you and I lost very similar percentage.
Yeah, and
weight.
I think I might have even had a little bit of a head start because last week I had all that stuff doing with the root canal and all that stuff. And it was like a day or two.
Yeah.
I was like, I wasn't eating that much.
I'll bet you're down big time over like 2 weeks.
Maybe.
We got a big show for you, everybody. We're so glad that you are here. The PGA Championship is underway. That's in front of me right now on my phone. And we'll talk about that. Obviously, a big win for the Cavs in Detroit last night. Didn't look like
Your
it was
nightmare.
My nightmare for sure. We'll talk about that. Kelly Brothers, Sam
Good
Amick,
business.
this
I
lottery.
know I'm shamelessly pumping the poll here.
All this stuff is happening. We got a big Thursday show for you as we drive towards 7 a.m. and you drive in a Hoblet Dodge Jeep Ram for the Memorial Day sales event. Hey, how about a crew cab? Let's talk about crew cabs today. $16,000 off MSRP on new 2026 Ram. 1,500 crew cabs plus with an ePay. I just literally, it says EPA, and I literally just went ePay like it was a word. With an EPA estimated combined 22 miles per gallon, you're going to save big at the pump. Getting fuel, scary now. But a new Ram can be what you need to cut your fuel costs long term, and you'll enjoy best-in-class luxurious cabin comfort in the most luxurious Ram 1500 ever. If you've been thinking about a new truck, you got to start with a Ram. Plus, with over 500 of them available, your new Ram is waiting. Add Hoblet. Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices. Unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet. Period. We'll take a break. Cavs go up 3-2 on the road. We'll talk about it next.
Take Sactown Sports with you everywhere you go with the Sactown Sports app. The most in-depth coverage of the Kings and 49ers. A library of written and video content. And all your favorite personalities all in one place. Download the Sactown Sports app today and get in on the action. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
When life calls for a little extra, a kitchen upgrade, paying off debt, or that dream vacation, Valley Strong Credit Union is here to help. With a Valley Strong home equity loan, you can tap into your home's value with competitive rates, flexible terms, and local guidance you can trust. Get approved in as little as 5 minutes, with funding in as few as 5 days. Your goals are within reach. Visit valleystrong.com to get your offer today. Valley Strong Credit Union. Grow your possibilities. Equal housing lender, NMLS number 456506.
At Fisher Investments, we may seem like other money managers, but we're different.
What makes you so different than the rest of us?
We ensure clients receive unparalleled service at every step of the relationship.
Tell me more.
Our investment counselors focus on service over sales, prioritizing clients' needs.
How do you make money?
We don't sell any commission-based products. We have a simple management fee based on the value of our client's portfolio. So we do better when our clients do better.
What about client portfolios?
We get to know each client, their finances, family, health, lifestyle, and more, and then we tailor a portfolio based on their specific goals and needs.
Your clients really come first then, huh?
Yes, we make them a top priority. Our goal is helping them achieve a comfortable retirement.
Wow, maybe we are different.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
Looking for a new truck? Looking to save money? At Folsom Chevy, they can help you with both. Get Memorial Day savings now. Every new 2026 Silverado half-ton RST and LT in stock is $12,000 under MSRP. For General Manager Eric Wilson and his team, it starts and stops with you and your experience. Hop on Highway 50, Folsom Chevy, between the Hazel and Folsom exits at the Folsom Auto Mall, or go to folsomchevy.com. From the mountains to the levee, think Folsom Chevy.
The following is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140
on Sactown Sports.
By the way, okay, please, can we never play that again?
Banger.
That sent me on some sort of feedback loop.
Huh.
What is this even? Bless you, or whatever you're doing.
Yankee and the Brave.
Oh, Yankee and the Brave. That's coming up, I think, 2 weeks from now.
Series.
Yankee and the Brave was great. It's a story of Greg Maddux and Bernie Williams. But reversed, I guess. Bernie Williams and Greg Maddux. It's not Brave and the Yankee.
Yeah.
Yankee and the Brave. Shame on Dwayne in the chat. Shame on you, Dwayne. Does Dave have to work at FedEx after the show? This is a classic Sacramento Kings, circa 2001, I think, shooting jersey.
That's why it's baggy like that.
Because it's back when baggy was cool.
Marvin Baggy.
It's also like a size too big for me, but yeah, I haven't broken this out in a while. Seb, come on now. I was thinking, by the way, on the way in, I don't know if I'll remember to do this or not, but starting today, I've been wanting to do this forever. I think I'm going to try to see if I can go all summer wearing a different jersey. I think I'm going to do a jersey summer.
Are you?
I'm going to try it.
When does it start? After Memorial Day?
Right now. Today. Starting it today. See how long I can go. Because I just have all these jerseys that are sitting there doing nothing. I work at a sports station. Like, what the hell am I doing?
If they're basketball jerseys, are you just wearing them?
No. That's I hate that look. I do. I hate that look, man. And honestly, again, to each their own, but if you're not playing basketball and you're wearing a basketball jersey with no shirt underneath, I would say this. In my experience, this is an anecdote. This is my experience. 91.4% of the time, I don't like you. You're not the type of person I want to hang out.
You don't like them?
No.
Wow.
They end up being a type I don't like.
What's the 6% like?
91.4 is what I'm saying. So like if you're out there and you're one of those people that does that, maybe you're part of the 8.6. Generally, when I see someone, like, for example, at a game, even at a game that's wearing an NBA jersey with no shirt under it, those are generally the ones that by the fourth quarter are just in your ear, just trying to talk. They're double fisting, Budweiser. And it's like, okay, buddy, got it.
Do you have more NBA jerseys, NFL jerseys, or college, or
honestly,
baseball?
Probably now soccer.
Oh.
I honestly probably have more soccer jerseys overall.
They're called kits, Dave.
Thank you. It would go soccer, basketball, but it's not all jerseys. It's not all like actual. Like a lot of it's just like pullover. I have like I think 4 hockey sweaters. Bunch of baseball stuff. Yeah. Anyways, I'll surprise you because I'm telling you, some of them are random. Some of them are I went through this phase.
Joe Namath.
Joe Namath, yes. I went through this phase where I was just like, I'm just going to get jerseys of people I like that don't play for teams I hate. That was pretty much what it was. And then I found this one Chinese uniform, or it was a knockoff site in China that would do them for like $20 a piece or whatever. And so, like, for example, I have a Mickey Mantle Yankees #7 at home. That, of course, as we all know, Mick was present for the inauguration of the new stadium, even though he died years ago. But it has the patch on it.
Yeah, so it's official.
It's official. So, what else is official? Why does it look like you're not here? What is that?
That's you during the read.
Oh, stupid. I'm an idiot.
Magic.
Yeah. Look, there you are. How about those Cavs?
Your Cavs. 9-0 run late in the game. It looked like they were done. It looked like it was going to be 3-2 Pistons.
Thought they were absolutely done.
Now they have the advantage.
They're up 3-2 going home. Led by James Harden.
Who?
Led by James Harden.
Oh. You've been very critical of that man.
I've been very critical of that man, but you got to go. Jason Ross, you got to call balls and strikes.
There were none in the game.
There were no balls nor strikes?
Nope.
Oh, you know what, though? There was a Max Strus 3.
Mobley driving, hits the brakes, got it out front. Strus, 3. Perfect! Max Strus hits the 3-ball, his second of the quarter.
6 threes, 8 relay the whole series against the...
but he'll be a free agent.
Well, maybe we re-sign him. Maybe the return of Keon Allen. Are you starting that?
I'd be fine with that.
I would like one Cav to come back.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're
Flappy, bappy, wait.
I don't disagree.
He's been playing.
He has.
Well, too.
He has been playing for a while, as a matter of fact. Here's a guy who's playing. How about James Harden?
Right side Harden, 3-ball James. Perfect! James Harden. His last 9 points are from beyond the arc. Cavs within 2. Cavs would take the lead. It would go to overtime. A little mini controversy at the end of the fourth quarter. That might have been a foul, but it was inadvertent. I'm glad they didn't call it.
That's a tough one. I mean,
I'm glad they didn't.
Yeah.
It's
been a tough way to lose the game.
Really
I guess
tough way.
Detroit's probably saying the same thing.
Yeah, but you know what, dude? You go to OT at home, you need to win.
Yeah.
You go to OT at home, you need to win.
Still your advantage.
100%. And I think if I'm a Detroit fan, and remember, they were 31-9 at home this year. If I'm a Detroit fan, I am. Wait, why were they 31-9 at home? That's 40 games. What am I tripping?
Yeah, I think there's a game missing.
Man, it says 31-9. Did they play they must have played did they play like a game in China or something?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't remember that far. Anyways, all right. You hope that it's just their inexperience showing in the playoffs, and not that there's some sort of issue going on, or that they're just not. It's not enough. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of Tobias Harris taking 19 shots, but here we are. Dennis Jenkins off the bench, his first start, really. I say off the bench, but he had 19 points. But between him and Tobias Harris, they were 14 of 36. It's not terrible, but it ain't great. The Cavs were all over it, and they went to OT, as we said, and won by 4.
Strus into Mitchell. Buzzer sounds. Cavaliers win. Cavs win Game 5 here in Detroit, and the Cavaliers are heading back to Cleveland with a 3-2 lead in this series.
All right, here is J.B. Bickerstaff on Allen fouling Ausar Thompson, perhaps at the end of the regulation.
He fouled Ausar. It's bad. I mean, clear. He trips him when he's going for a loose ball. In the game situation, that's tough.
Here's Thompson on that.
Feelings on that?
We can't look at the refs to get us a win. Even if it was a foul or not, we could have done better to put ourselves in a good position.
The youngster has a better answer than the coach. The kid has a better answer. That's funny playing those back-to-back, because that is exactly the right answer. It doesn't mean he doesn't think it was a foul or not, but that's exactly the right answer. Here's Coach Bickerstaff on facing elimination.
It's, you're going to have to choke the life out of this team, right? We're not going to go down without a fight. We're not going to go down without kicking, punching, crabbing, clawing, and that's just who we are. And we've been in this position before. and we were able to work our way through it. And I expect our guys to be ready mentally to go out and compete at a high level and, bring this thing back here.
James Harden, as we head to break here, James Harden has woken up to a point last couple. Here's the problem. Like, James Harden, look, full credit, right? I don't want to be a hater right here. 30 points, 8 boards, 6 assists. What? 3 blocks? 3 blocks.
I thought he couldn't play defense.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
Yeah.
I don't even understand.
They shot into his hand.
I think so. Am I allowed to say he had 6 turnovers? He shot 30% from beyond the arc, and he was 8 of 21.
You're not allowed to say that.
Okay.
Yeah. That crosses the line.
I think that and we'll talk about this more in 3 for full credit to the Cavs. Hey, 30 is 30. I would just like to remind everybody, let's not all start, eating Tootsie Rolls. The inevitable James Harden collapse is coming. I'm just telling you it is, so that when it does, I can say there will be a game that matters in this postseason. Maybe they make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, but at some point you can't run from it. It is inevitable. It happens. There will be it will either be the James Harden 3 of 29 game, or it'll be the James Harden 1 of 2. 1 of 2 for 6 points in a deciding game. But credit where credit's due. That game was not last night. We'll take a break. When we come back, the PGA Championship is underway, and man, there's some carnage already on what I've watched of this. We'll look at the weekend of golf before we get to 3 for Madness. Right after a word from Gonzalez Law next.
Like and subscribe to the Sactown Sports 1140 YouTube channel at Sactown Sports 1140 to get the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt and Kayla, and the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles on demand and at your fingertips. Get your fix of the Sacramento Kings, 49ers, Giants, Athletics, NFL, NBA, and the latest in sports and entertainment all in one place at Sactown Sports 1140 on YouTube. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
Dave said it. He's right. I am here to tell you about Gonzalez Law. Jonathan Gonzalez, a lawyer right here, locally, Sacramento. He has helped a lot of people. He can help you as well. SacLegalDefense.com, 916-304-9187. Now, if you need some representation, whether it is literally like criminal defense, maybe something involved with an auto accident, he can help. Maybe it's something work-related, wrongful termination case, sexual harassment case. You feel like you need someone to represent you? Gonzalez Law, Jonathan Gonzalez, SacLegalDefense.com, 916-304-9187. Or, as many people have asked about, and he has specialized in for many, many years, expungements. That's something that's on your record that you'd like removed from your record that would just help you out. One, it gets it off your record. Two, maybe it's keeping you from doing a few things. Get that expungement done. He has specialized in that area and helped many, many people. No case is too big or too small for him. They offer free and confidential case evaluations. It's Gonzalez Law, Jonathan Gonzalez, SacLegalDefense.com, 916-304-9187.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile, it's been wonderful. And going to the 55-plus plan saved us so much money.
A lot.
And that's important. Trying to keep costs down. The home internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like, ta-da! If you want simplicity, coverage, reliability, you want the whole package, T-Mobile has it.
Right now, T-Mobile customers 55 and up can get 2 phone lines on America's best network, plus America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each.
$30 per month each line with autopay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet rely on 2 lines of essentials. Choice 55. $35 connection charge per line required. Best mobile network and fastest 5G home internet based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence Data 2H 2025. All rights reserved.
Running a business takes grit, vision, and a partner who believes in your success as much as you do. At Valley Strong Credit Union, business banking is built around you. The entrepreneurs, the growers, the dreamers, powering our community. Whether you need flexible checking, faster payments, or financing to take your next big step, Valley Valley Strong brings local expertise and real relationships to every stage of your business. Because when local businesses thrive, the whole valley grows stronger. Valley Strong Credit Union. Grow your business, grow your future. ValleyStrong.com/business.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown 411 16th Street and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment. And there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. But please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Card collectors know there's nothing as special as a rare one-of-one card. And now you can hear a very rare one-of-a-kind sports card show right here on Sactown Sports. Whitey Gleason here inviting you to join me and Mr. True Sports Cards himself, Emran Pilati, for the True Sports Card Show every Saturday morning at 10 on Sactown Sports. It's the only sports card radio show in the nation. For all your hobby needs, get to True Sports Cards, 6661 Stanford Ranch Road in Rockland. And for hobby, insight, and fun, join us for the True Sports Card Show Saturday mornings at 10 on Sactown Sports.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
on Sactown Sports.
I was looking on the computer here, going to bring up the scoreboard for the PGA Championship underway, and I forgot that I have it literally right in front of my face. Xander Schauffele is currently leading everybody at 3 under. This is an interesting course. I've already seen John Rahm, Rory McIlroy, Bryson DeChambeau. DeChambeau flew the green on his first hole, just off the green on the back. And he barely, and the pin was up towards the back. It was a back pin. He barely touched his putt, like, blink, barely touched it. And it rolled like 55 feet past the hole and all the way down to the bottom of the greens. It's one of them's. Which is fun for us, not for
fun to watch it.
When I looked, when I first got in the car this morning and I checked the scores, you know who was leading through 4 holes? You know who was leading at 2 under? Alex Fitzpatrick.
Oh, your guy.
It's my guy, man. I'm saying this to me is one of the best stories in sports going right now, and it got a little bit of coverage, and then even in the golf world, I don't think they're covering it as much as they should. He is currently in a tie for 8th, 1 under. I think this would be 3 for 3 top 10s for him since he won with his brother and got his tour card. That's insane. Honestly, I would love to know if any golfer ever has gotten their tour card and then gone 3 straight top 10s, including a major, by the way, if he were to do it. Remember, he had the tournament lead on Sunday yesterday going into the final round. Cam Smith finally decided to show up at a golf tournament, which is great. He has sucked since he went over to Live Golf. Sucked being, for him, he was one of the brightest and studliest young golfers going, and just fell off. He is at 2 under in a tie for 3rd. Aldrich Potgater also at 2 under. Yes. And let's see. Any other major names? Still a lot of people still to tee off. Also,
you mentioned some carnage, though. Is anybody?
Yeah, so when we come down the list here, some notable names that are not having a good start. Bryson DeChambeau is 2 over through 5. He started on the back 9. John Rahm also went. Brooks Koepka fell off the right side of the green, landed on the green.
His ball did.
His ball, yeah, he didn't physically. Yeah, that sounded weird. Koepka hit it to the right side of the green. It was on the green and then just rolled off to the right. He putted it up and didn't convert the putt, got a bogey. John Rahm he actually flew to almost the same exact spot where Koepka was. Instead of putting, he tried to chip. He chipped it into the little berm or whatever it is, and it came right back down near his feet. he ended up getting it back up and scrambled for what ended up being bogey. He's at +1 through 4, as is Jason Day. He is through 7. Pretty much say goodbye. How about this? Through 5 holes, whoever Derek Berg is, +6. Like you're pretty much you're done.
Take your ball and go home.
Jacob Bridgman +5 through 6 as well. That's imagine that your whole weekend. Like I would have. There are so many different reasons other than skill why I couldn't be a professional golfer. Here's another one of them. Imagine you're having a bad round, like these guys, like those guys I was just talking about, right? It's enough that I would be in my own head. It's enough that I would be pissed off about it. It's enough that I know I was going to get cut and I was going to get nothing. Also, on top of all that, this is something we never acknowledge. I would be obsessed. I would feel so bad. I wouldn't be able to look my caddy in the eye. I would feel so bad for my caddy because I'd be sitting there going, he's wishing death on me.
Maybe carry your own clubs until you start to think like that.
I'm sure they don't allow this, but would they let you have one of them little pull carts? Like if you just
the automated ones, or not automated, but like people have the remote control.
Yeah. Oh, they have all over at Timber Creek. That's the big thing.
Really?
No, they got all those automated carts with a little remote control. Yeah. They're walking around, but the cart's going ahead of them.
Because it's so much to push it.
100%, way too much. And I'll bet you like Walter and Dick, meet up for their little foursome, and I'll bet you they have little automatic cart races.
Oh yeah,
races or jousts.
That would be actually kind of fun. You put your golf bag on one of those automated carts, but you're not allowed to strap it in. Then you put like some sort of like makeshift, like what is the jousty sword? Do you know what that's called?
I think it's called the joust.
Is it called the joust?
I'm not comfortable saying
that.
Okay,
well, you know what I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about. The
jousty sword.
The jousty sword. So you put that, and then basically whoever's bag falls off first loses. See, these are things old people can do to be kids again.
Yeah.
And then,
loser buys lunch.
Loser buys lunch. There's just a bunch of, because that's where my parents live at Timber Creek. We go in there sometimes. Like we go in there on a certain day. We go into the I think it's called the Lodge is what the little restaurant's called afterwards. It's actually freaking hilarious. There is
Are you the youngest by far?
Usually, although there's some, people outsiders come and play the course all the time.
It's called a lance.
A lance. Stupid, of course. Of course it's a lance. It wasn't Sir Jousty Stick a lot.
Stick Armstrong.
Yeah, right? Trey Stick. Idiots. So, you don't jousty sword a wound. Thank you, Chris.
Jousty sword bass.
Yeah, that's it. There's literally no other lances.
Free.
Oh, free? Oh, I was thinking. Okay. Nope, you're right. Nope, got to move on. Damn it. Nope. Come on, brain. Go. And so, yeah, we are some of the youngest. But how do I say this without sounding bad? Again, my mom and dad lived there. It's a wonderful place. This isn't a bad thing.
No disrespect.
It's not even... There's no way you could take disrespect out of this. I would like to, like my wife always watches these idiot programs, right? One of these times I would like to see one of these investigative programs. Maybe it already exists. Somebody link me. There has to be some sort of underbelly party scene going on at a lot of these retirement communities. I'm telling you, these guys are having a blast. And they are lubing up, dude. Like there's definitely some booze happening. And I've got to think there's some sort of you have your really old people. They're just old. We're really kind of God's waiting room at that point. But the 55 to 70 crowd just retired, got their 401ks in. Yeah. Kids are gone. They're looking for there's some parties going on.
Good for them.
I'd say good for them too. Exactly. Good for you. You earned it. You earned it. Have fun. YOLO. And not for long. So take care of it. I'm just saying, when we come back, new hour, 3 for Madness, Adam Silver and the lottery reform. That sounds like a Harry Potter book. Adam Silver and lottery reform. We'll get back to the Cavs and James Harden, and it's silly season, and there was something silly floating around yesterday. We'll get into that next.
Like and subscribe to the Sactown Sports 1140 YouTube channel at Sactown Sports 1140 to get the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt and Kayla, and the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles on demand and at your fingertips. Get your fix of the Sacramento Kings, 49ers, Giants, Athletics, NFL, NBA, and the latest in sports and entertainment all in one place at Sactown Sports 1140 on YouTube. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Under the flag in the Elk Grove Auto Mall, Elk Grove Honda has your Honda. And right now, you can lease the 2026 Honda Accord SE for just $269 a month with $49.99 down, including first payment due at lease inception, excluding tax and license. 35 monthly payments of $269 plus tax, license, and zero security deposit. Mileage in excess of $10,000 per year at 20 cents per mile. There's 5 at this price. It's the lease you can do. Done right here at Elk Grove Honda. Under the flag in the Elk Grove Auto Mall.
I gotta get an Elk Grove Honda.
Buying golf gear is easy. Buying the right golf gear, well, that's different. At Hagen Oaks, they don't just sell equipment, they fit your entire game. With TrackMan technology in the Player Performance Studio, your clubs are matched to your swing. Ping's Ballnamic Fitting helps you find the golf ball that performs best for you. Hagen Oaks Putter Fitting Studio dials in your stroke, and FootJoy's 3D foot scanner finds correct shoe size for your feet. It's a smarter way to play better golf. Total Game Fitting at the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop, Fulton Avenue at Business 80.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, though, may I ask if there are any unlocked guns in your home? Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access. Awesome.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter. If you want unlimited talk, text, and data on a super fast network, Big Wireless will sell it to you right now for as little as $70 a month. Or you can buy it from Pure Talk for half of that. I'm talking about unlimited talk, text, and data for just $34.99 a month. But wait, there's more. When you switch to Pure Talk, you'll be switching to an American wireless company that's committed to keeping 100% of its customer service in this country. I appreciate that. In fact, that's why I switched. I also appreciate the way they support our vets and our skilled workforce. Dial pound 250, say micro, and get unlimited talk, text, and unlimited data for just $34.99 a month. That's pound 250 micro. Stop paying twice what you need to pay for the service you want and switch to an American wireless company that actually stands for something. Pure Talk.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave. I'm talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Chad, what's going on for the Memorial Day sales event?
Right now, you can save up to $16,000 off MSRP on new 2026 Ram 1500 crew cabs. Plus, with an EPA estimated combined 22 MPG, you're going to save big at the pump.
It's true. Getting fuel is easily one of the scariest things to do nowadays.
I get it. And a new Ram could be what you need to cut your fuel costs long term. Plus, you'll enjoy best-in-class luxurious cabin comfort and the most luxurious Ram 1500 ever. If you've been thinking about a new truck, you have to start with Ram. Plus, with over 500 new Rams available, your new Ram is waiting at Hoblet.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
16,000 total net savings after 5467 factory incentive and 8533 dealer discount. Incentives include 1,000 Hoblet trade-in assistance on eligible vehicles, 500 business owner bonus with proof of business ownership, and 500 military first responder bonus for eligible members. 5 of this net savings. See dealer for details.
KHD 1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sactown Sports 1140.
3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
Don't forget, in just under 30 minutes, Kelly Brothers joins us.
Good at business.
8 a.m. from The Athletic, Samuel Amick.
I know I'm shamelessly pumping the poll here.
He will also join us. A couple things to get out of the way. I want to crowdsource here. I remember seeing the preview months ago, and then I forgot about it, and now it's out right now. Anybody out there see Sheep Detectives yet?
No.
I want to go see it.
You do?
I do. It's Hugh Jackman and little murder
It looks
mystery.
fun.
Yeah, it does look fun. It does look fun. I'm curious if anyone's seen it, and I hope it's not. I don't know why I get this. I don't know if this is going to make sense or not. I get Babe feels off of this movie, if you will, like the pig. Most times shut out in the first 43 games of the season in Giants history. 9 in 1976 is the most. They've already been shut out 8 times in 2026. So there's that. This just in, NBA referee Tony Brothers, who is currently in his 32nd season, will
Good at business.
He will retire in 2028. No relation to Kelly. Maybe. Who knows? He will run for the mayor of the city of Norfolk, Virginia.
Oh, wow. So he's 2 years away from
I guess so, yeah. That's what it says. It says, he, according to Front Office Sports, he will be running for mayor of the city of Norfolk, Virginia in 2028. And Tony Brothers will always be the most embarrassing thing I've ever done at a basketball game, ever. I still, to this day, have not forgiven myself for this.
What, the whistle?
The
Don't touch me.
Yeah, he didn't even say that. I was in some really good seats. He was literally standing right in front of me. It was during a break, and I was just being friendly in my mind. It was a break. He was doing nothing, and I wondered what the little black box on the back of referees' belt buckles were. I always wanted to know what that was. So it was a timeout. A lot of us were standing up and all that. And his back was to me. And I just lightly put my hand on his shoulder. I was like, hey, excuse me. I was wondering, since it's a break, would you mind? And when I got to would you mind, he just turned and looked at me like my dad would look at me if he walked in on me on the floor of the kitchen eating ice cream with ice cream everywhere. Like, what are you possibly doing? And I immediately got it. And I was like, oh, my God, I don't know what I was thinking. I'm so sorry. And I just sat back down. Like, I was so embarrassed that I did that.
So he wouldn't get your vote?
You know what? I never came away from that interaction sure, he could have turned around and we could have had a friendly, and I've talked to referees before, we could have had a friendly conversation, but a fan put his hand on a referee. That is such a no-no. And the most embarrassing part was about 30 seconds later, one of the ushers, who's a friend of mine, came over and was like, I don't even need to say it, do I? And I was like, you really don't. Like, I'm so sorry. I felt so horrible. I wanted to crawl into a hole. My intentions were pure. My heart was in the right place. You do not touch a referee under any circumstances, unless they reach their hand out to shake yours or whatever.
Or they have a really bad call.
Yeah. Well, then
you let them know.
God, I felt so terrible for that. This is the stat of the day I've seen so far. So the Padres are in first place. They're ahead of the Dodgers by, I think, a game, right?
Sorry, man.
You all right?
If Padres games were 7 innings, if they just stopped after the 7th, they'd be 5-37.
What?
If the game was just the 8th and 9th inning, they'd be 42-0. That's insane. That is absolutely bonkers. 5-37. Good for them. Lastly, Sportico has put out the franchise valuation rankings of the remaining NBA playoff teams.
Okay.
The Knicks are 3rd.
Really?
Yeah. The Cavs are 16th.
Oh.
The Spurs are 21st. Mm-hmm. The Thunder 22nd. The Timberwolves 25th. The Pistons 27th. So there are 4 of the 6 teams remaining are in the bottom 20 in franchise valuations.
Someone put out a graphic, too, I saw yesterday where it was like I don't know how many. It was maybe 15, 10 of the top paid players in the NBA.
Yeah.
And just where they're all out.
Yeah.
And it was either injured or first-round exit, didn't make the playoffs. And interesting.
You don't get what you pay for.
Yeah.
3 for Madness. Christopher Laud, welcome back. Question 1.
Adam Silver signaled that the new lottery reforms will be presented and likely to pass. What are your thoughts on it?
I don't know. I don't think I like it. I'm trying to keep some sort of an open mind because I generally, if I don't fully understand something, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna kind of keep a open mind. But all I can think about is that after 40 plus years, the Kings finally commit to a rebuild, a full rebuild. We talk about them bottoming out and gathering picks and doing all this stuff, and that you almost couldn't write the script. Now they're going to do this lottery reform. And by the way, the Kings once again got unlucky. We read Zach Harper's column yesterday from The Athletic talking about the Kings' notorious, mostly, almost entirely bad lottery luck, whether it's the lottery itself or draft luck, which you kind of make your own, and they've been terrible for the most part. Now this happens, and the big thing here is what the bottom 4 teams they actually have worse odds than the ones.
3, I think.
Or the bottom 3, what they call draft relegate. I like how they use my relegation thing, but just in a different form. I don't know, dude. Here's the bottom line, Jason. If this results in the Kings picking high, I think it's phenomenal. If it results in them once again
we hate it.
I just don't want to be sitting here next year if we have another bad year and be like, in the old rules, we'd have picked number 1, but now
which we will.
That's of course we're going to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to keep saying it. I think it's an overreaction. It could end up working. I don't know. I can't say with conviction here, but I just think the NBA to its core is still ignoring kind of their biggest problem, which I think is their schedule.
Yeah.
It's too many games. And how many things do they keep having to do to try to make each game in October, November, December, all the way through the season have the same kind of impact? That's what they're looking for.
Yes.
They've had the 65-game player limit. They've had the Cup. They've had play-in games.
They're going to Europe.
They're doing this now
Yeah.
to try to incentivize, I guess, teams to play all the way through, play every 82 games the same way as they would if they were fully healthy. It's just a problem for the league. And so to the point of it's the bottom 3 get like the worse odds.
Yeah.
Or less odds. Team 4 was Utah.
Yep.
Went to 2.
Mm-hmm.
Team, I don't know what the Bulls were, about 7 or 8.
Something like that.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, I would almost ask the league to say, because I said this earlier on Monday, when people looked at it and say tanking worked, I'd say it did for some.
Yeah.
Right? I think Washington, we could go, they had a really bad year. They had the worst record. Maybe we can argue that they tanked. I think they had some elements of that. Sure. And they got the lottery.
Right.
That's a win.
Right.
Utah looked like they were trying to tank. They got fined for it.
Yeah.
They got the 2 seed. Perfect.
Yeah.
Indiana was trying to lose.
Right.
They lost their pick.
Yeah.
So from Indiana's perspective, they're going, it didn't help us. You had the second, third, and tied for 4th worst record did not get rewarded. So it's working already as far as the lottery goes, but I don't think it's about the lottery. I think it's about the games in the regular season that they don't want stars or important people missing. That's not the lottery.
No, it's not. but it's
gambling,
like,
all that stuff.
But let's focus on the scraped knee and leave the gunshot wound alone.
Right.
And I agree with you 100%. They're triaging in the wrong way the problems. This is I love this level of coping, and I appreciate that. From the 916, picking high is how we ended up with Marvin Bagley. Maybe lower's better.
That's also worked. Let's state those examples.
Maybe.
Picking high is not what got us Marvin Bagley. Utter stupidity is what got us Marvin Bagley. Going against the grain and trying to outthink the competition is what got us Marvin Bagley.
You start with the pick itself. Drafting well is the most important.
Yes.
And then lottery order doesn't matter. Yeah, I'd rather have more chances at picking second.
Yes.
Give the Kings 5 years in a row at second. I think they'll do okay.
I think they'll
And I'll throw in a miss. 4 out of 5, they'll do great.
Absolutely.
That'll help them.
We got De'Aaron Fox high.
Mm-hmm.
There's
his mom was not happy.
De'Aaron Fox's mom?
Yeah, we got him high.
You're so stupid. Number 2, please.
Huh?
It's like,
Question 2.
Who did it?
The Cavs, led by James Harden's 30 points, went up 3-2 on Detroit.
Yes.
Dave.
Yeah.
That's you.
Does this surprise you?
There's more. I want to do a children's book that's called like Kings Coping, because I can do a few pages on my own.
Coping with Kings.
Here's that was from the text line. Here's one from the chat line. Red and Gold 1 in the chat says they don't want small market teams to succeed. It's bad for the league. Clearly.
I've got a lot of evidence of that.
A lot of evidence, like San Antonio getting all those picks. Oklahoma City being the defending champions.
Well, from Oklahoma, that's a big state.
It's a huge state, tiny town.
Yeah.
Like Utah's got the number 2 pick. Like what? When people say
Sacramento is the only small market.
The only small. It is rigged
tiny.
against us specifically, even though we're bigger than those places.
Prove it.
I'm here for the cope.
Cope and a smile.
Does it surprise me? It does not surprise me. It doesn't, because we've seen James Harden have really, really good playoff games, nay, playoff series even before. That is not, and again, I don't want to do the whole hatation narrative throughout. If he has a good game, and again, he's 8 of 21, but 30 points and they won on the road. He was their scoring leader. Full credit. Well done. I mean, not like the way it looked half the time. He's still out there flopping and flipping and getting, creating contact. Same with Shea. It's not just a Harden thing. It doesn't change how I feel about his game, but you can't deny the fact that he had 30 points in a road playoff game and they just took command of the series. I will come to me when we get through a postseason. I'm not even talking about James Harden has to win the title. I'm saying, like, for example, if the Cavs beat Detroit and they go on to play the Knicks, and James Harden has a good to really good series and the Knicks still beat him, I'm not going to be like, it's James Harden's fault. If he has a great – what I'm waiting for, which is pretty much inevitable with him, is when he just goes in the absolute tank and they lose the series. Or he has a good couple games in the series, but in the deciding game when it matters the most, he either does not exist or he can't hit the side of a barn. That's what I'm waiting for. So full credit.
Yeah.
He deserves it. But that's not the issue. I'm not surprised he's had some good games in the playoffs.
Yeah, he still has more demons on the checklist to cross off. And good for him. They were down 0-2. They're up 3-2 now with a chance to go home and end it. I know teams that are waiting, like the Knicks, will never say who they want to win because careful what you wish for.
Yes.
But I wonder if part of them is rooting for the Cavs. It's like then they host. Then they're at home. If not, they have to go to Detroit. But when you watch every game of this series, like you get more into the detail and you see like Detroit had a great year. They're the 1 seed.
Yes.
When you watch them head to head, it kind of feels like Cleveland just has more.
Yeah.
And all the games are close. It's not like they're dominating by any means. Yeah, I think they just have more options. Cade Cunningham's been unbelievable.
Yeah.
And Duran's good. I don't know.
Duran hasn't had the best series.
No, and it just feels like there's all the role players that helped him get a 1 seed.
Yeah.
But Harden is a guy that's one. I mean, whether you like it or not, he's one of the great players the league has had.
Yes.
And Mitchell, we talked about how underrated he is, and Mobley is a two-way, very good player. It just feels like Cleveland has a tad more.
Yes.
Not by a lot, but
Yes.
Just a little bit more to me.
I agree with you. I think at this point, look, I'm not saying Detroit's not done.
Right, they're just beginning this.
But
they could still win the series.
They could still win the series.
Thing, really.
But Cavs get that win on the road. It is now officially a series, by the way.
See?
Home team lost.
Now it's fun.
It is a Cope Thursday, apparently. Let's go back to the chat. Yeah, we have more here from Terrence in the chat. Everybody seems to forget we needed a big man and thought Bagley was the guy coming out of Duke. Nobody ever wants to bring that up, kind of the truth. No, not acceptable, and I'll tell you why. Because when you're that bad of a team and you're picking that high, this is a prime example. And I love Vlade, and I'll always love Vlade. It's a prime example of what not to do. You go for best player available. You do not go for fit. And Vlade openly admitted. This was the argument we had before the draft when Brandon Williams was in his ear about this. Dude, he's not the best player available. Absolutely. This was best fit. He wanted a guy that was going to fit with Fox and be his Stockton and Malone for the next 10 years. I get it. That's not how you do that.
Yeah, it wasn't the case. This wasn't the way it was set up. But if Bagley was a free agent, that's the kind of signing.
Yes.
Free agency's for fit.
Yes.
Draft is 100% best player.
Abso-freaking-absolutely.
You have the best point guard in the league, and you have a point guard ready to go at your pick. You take him. You figure it out later.
We need a siren, by the way.
Was he really a good asset, though?
Who?
Didn't even get any draft picks for his trade.
Who, Bagley? Was Bagley a good asset? No. Was who a good asset?
Luka.
Oh. I personally, I believe that Fox and Luka could have worked.
Sure.
I don't know that they would have won a title. Probably not.
Yeah.
But it's
trade would have been good after that at what it was.
That was maybe, and no, I'm not trying to relitigate this. But it's nuance. Like, it's not like Luka Doncic was a 6'4" point guard either. Like, you could have played him at the 3. You could have played him at the 2.
Okay, just to have, we're here, just to have fun with this. Let's just say, and it's really impossible to separate the situation. Okay, we always say Luka, and then we say Shea may be the best player in the draft. What if they took Jaren Jackson Jr. on the same premise of we have a point guard, Jaren Jackson Jr. has been better than Marvin Bagley.
Yeah.
I don't know what that would have been. So, it still could have been the wrong pick.
No, but
it would have been a better result.
It's interesting that you bring that up because the only difference between picking Jaren Jackson Jr. and Marvin Bagley is that Jaren Jackson Jr. has had a good career.
Yeah.
It's the same concept, though, that is flawed to me. It would have worked.
Would have looked better.
It would have looked better, but unless they truly thought Jaren Jackson was the best player available and they didn't, then I can deal with it. If the best player available also happens to hit a fit of yours, then that's awesome. Then good. But they thought Luka was the best player available. It was the peripherals. It was his fit with Fox, him being a big market guy.
Oh, yeah, he's a big boy.
And there's still other things that have not come out about that as well, as far as reasonings as to why they didn't pick Luka. It's very, very frustrating.
And wasn't that the same draft that they were also really high on Porter Jr.?
We were talking about that yesterday. Had Porter Jr. not had the back injury, they would have taken. He was number 1 on their board. He was number 1 on their board without the back stuff, but he went 14. They weren't going to stretch that high to grab him. And I think I don't know this for sure. I can't remember. I think they did try to break into the teens to try to. Was it Denver? I think. Yeah. I think they tried to grab that pick to grab Porter Jr. But it just wasn't happening. Either way, that's what happens when you don't take best player available and you look for fit. And through. I've often said that I get why De'Aaron Fox left. He won. He got the bag. He is going to probably win titles with the Spurs, and he's in the playoffs right now. We'll see.
Maybe the Bucks, according to Chris.
Sure. But the thing that I hate the most about De'Aaron Fox has very little to do with De'Aaron Fox, the human being. De'Aaron Fox, when it's all said and done, we talk about how Billy Owens is
like an instigator to a lot of
the most important player in Kings history in some aspects. De'Aaron Fox may also be the most destructive. Well, Vlade Divac would be the most destructive player through. Again, if we're doing these categories, because you got the tip to Ori, which again was the right play, and then you have the Luka and that whole thing. But De'Aaron Fox's presence prevented us from drafting Luka Doncic and also led to us trading Tyrese Halliburton. Not his fault necessarily.
And then trading him and not getting
and
as
that's
much
the worst part is when you finally do move on. I mean, when the ballad of the Shakespearean tragedy of the Sacramento Kings, that's going to have its own chapter. And then in the end, after you hold on to Fox instead of drafting Luka, and then after you hold on to Fox and trade Halliburton, then you finally do trade De'Aaron Fox for a top 5 most immovable contract that is hamstringing this team for years. Like, just why we were talking about the Cavs. Why did you guys do that?
Surprised.
Number 3.
Are we going to talk about the 0-2 series now?
I'm wearing the shirt.
I got thoughts.
Number 3.
Question 3.
Yesterday, a writer floated an Embiid for Sabonis trade idea. How silly is it going to get for the Kings this summer?
Oh, my God. It's going to get so silly. And people.
How silly will it be?
So silly that it will make Airplane and the Naked Gun look like Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, I thought you were going to say shit.
That is silly.
I was almost going to, but I was like, it's what, Chris?
I said that is silly.
Yeah, it is silly. It's going to get really silly. The most fun part is that we talked about it on the air a little bit yesterday, and then I tweeted something, quote tweeted the article. I was like, this would make absolute.
Oh, you didn't say I'd do it.
God, no. The Giddy thing, sure. This one, no. And I actually had a dream last night that I was yelling at Scott Perry on the radio because he did that move. I think that, first off, it's not going to happen. Secondly, I think that move would actually break me. It would break me in two. I wouldn't. Like, I don't know if I'd be able to do the follow-up interview. I wouldn't. Either I would have to just let you do it.
You're broken in two, no way.
Yeah, like the kid in, what's the movie? Not another teen movie?
Marty.
Yeah, Marty.
Got chopped in half.
Anyways, it would be the dumbest thing. But the best part was my timeline being filled with Sixer fans really upset that I would have the audacity as a Kings fan to not want Joel Embiid. And really the underlier there is, guys, if he's so good and I'm so dumb, why do you want to trade him? Right. And there's a reason why. That is, Joel Embiid's contract makes Zach LaVine's contract look like A.J. Mitchell's contract. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, carry the one. Yeah. It's the worst. I like Joel. I liked him a lot more before Harden, but I like Joel Embiid. I really do. And I was kind of hoping he'd fall to the Kings back in that draft, injuries and all. But the fact of the matter is that dude is owed a buttload of money for 3 more years, and he can't stay healthy.
Yeah, the fact that I think it's pretty well known that they'd like to change the roster, get younger, free up some money. And then pair that all with the history of the team. I think you could write any article right now and put the Kings in it. And it would get a click because whatever you would reference as the most ridiculous trade or even just a trade idea, it's like, yeah, you can lump the Kings in there. And people are like, Sacramento might do it. That's the lot we have. That's the world we're in. And so I think it will continue and remain to be silly.
It's going to, especially with, as you said, everyone knows what we want to do. And then I think there's also, let's just be honest and make sure that we're aware. We know the score. The rest of the NBA looks at the Kings and they're like, well, they're the dumbest team in the league. They're going to do the dumbest thing, so let's throw the dumbest stuff at them. Like, for example, we're talking about, I always have to kind of hold back a little bit because when somebody floats the whole, like, Embiid idea, right? They're like, oh, yeah, about Embiid for Sabonis. And I'm like, don't be an idiot. But I can go back to a year ago, 2 years ago. I guarantee you I can find plenty, more than a few. I'm like, well, I wonder if the Kings do LaVine for Fox. And we did.
Yeah.
So it's also, there's a part where it's like, well, let's see, the allure of a big superstar, shaking the tree a little bit. It's not going to happen, but if somebody said, would you bet your life? No, I would not bet my life. Not on anything having to do with this team and that type of stuff. Because we have recent history. Not like that happened once.
Right.
We have like recent history.
We have the scars to show it.
Yeah. No, Jason, I would like to correct you on that.
Yeah.
because us having the scars means that we got cut and then it's scabbed and then it's scarred over time.
We never recovered.
I think we're still. I think at
open
minimum,
wounds.
I think we're in early scab phase where it's like not flaking off yet, but you are still rubbing like Neosporin on it
with a chance of infection.
We're going down that. We're getting away from that, but we still have to put Neosporin on it every day. We're not at the point where like the scab is there, but you're picking at it and flicking scab off. But we're not open wound.
Okay.
But we're definitely not scars. Oh.
We need time.
We need time to heal. We'll take a break when we come back. Speaking of, what? Kelly Brothers. He's going to join us next.
Listen up, Niner gang. Sactown Sports is your local home for 49ers football, and we're here to level up your game day experience. Download the Sactown Sports app and tap the contest banner on the homepage for your chance to win a pair of tickets to the 49ers home opener this season. Don't wait. Download the Sactown Sports app today. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Elk Grove Honda.
I'm Tamara Berg in the KCRA 3 Weather Center. It is Thursday. Getting out that door to a cool start to the day. As we head through the afternoon, plenty of sunshine to get out and enjoy. Temperatures will feel much warmer, though, as highs peak in the upper 80s. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA 3 News and the KCRA 3 app.
Under the flag in the Elk Grove Auto Mall at Elk Grove Honda, you can lease a 2026 Accord SE and enjoy a tradition begun with the first Accord in 1976. Ask about the lease you can do. Done right here at Elk Grove Honda under the flag in the Elk Grove Auto Mall.
I gotta get an Elk Grove Honda.
This is the story of the one. As a procurement manager for a hospital system, she keeps every facility in her network stocked and ready. That's why she counts on Grainger to be her single source for thousands of products, from disinfectants to lighting, air filters, and more. And with fast, dependable delivery, Grainger helps her keep every facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Join us at Camping World's Red, White, and New Trade event, our biggest trade event of the year, May 14th through the 17th. Trade in your RV and get the highest value guaranteed. Then upgrade for less with new RVs starting as low as $94 a month. Plus, take 25% off select maintenance services. Save up to 40% on camp-ready must-haves. And enter to win a new RV. Don't miss the Red, White, and New Trade event at your local Camping World, May 14th through the 17th. We'll see you there.
Your business moves fast. Your bank should keep up. At Valley Strong Credit Union, business banking is built for momentum with tools that help you manage cash flow, streamline payments, and fuel growth. Right now, there's never been a better time to switch. Open a new Valley Strong business account and get 3 months of business banking products and services free, up to $750 in value to power your next big move. Because when your business runs stronger, the whole Valley does too. Valley Strong Credit Union. Grow your business, grow your future at valleystrong.com/business.
When opportunity knocks, you don't just answer the door. You kick it down. On Sunday, June 28th, for the 5th time, the door is open once more. And the eyes of the world turn to San Jose as AEW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, CMLL, and Stardom present Forbidden Door. Live Sunday, June 28th from SAP Center at San Jose. Tickets on sale now at AEWTIX.com.
If the world were like a Sleep Number mattress, everything would adapt for your comfort. Because as your life changes and your body changes, Sleep Number mattresses adapt and shift to give you personalized comfort night after night. And now everything's on sale during our Memorial Day event. Save up to $1,200 on mattresses, plus free delivery when you add a base. Ends Monday. To experience a whole new world of comfort, visit a Sleep Number store or go to sleepnumber.com. Sleep Number, to a good life sleep.
Join us at Camping World's Red, White, and New Trade event, our biggest trade event of the year, May 14th through the 17th. Trade in your RV and get the highest value guaranteed. Then upgrade for less with new RVs starting as low as $94 a month. Plus, take 25% off select maintenance services. Save up to 40% on camp-ready must-haves. And enter to win a new RV. Don't miss the Red, White, and New Trade event at your local Camping World, May 14th through the 17th. We'll see you there.
Looking for a new truck? Looking to save money? At Folsom Chevy, they can help you with both. Get Memorial Day savings now. Every new 2026 Trax in stock going for $3,500 under MSRP. Great price and great mileage. For General Manager Eric Wilson and his team, it starts and stops with you and your experience. Hop on Highway 50, Folsom Chevy, between the Hazel and Folsom exits at the Folsom Auto Mall, or go to folsomchevy.com. From the mountains to the levee, think Folsom Chevy.
The only place in the morning to get your sports fix.
Live and local.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Well, how about I turn on the mic and sniff? That's a good way to open the show. Welcome back. From the 209, can we talk about the best available talent player at number 7 and not just point guards? Yeah, sure. We'll talk about that later. Because right now, let's focus on the world of business and sports as we do each and every Thursday. Kelly Brothers joins us. Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Good. Great. How are you?
Good. I'm doing great. I'm doing just great. I'm just loving May. I'm going to A's Giants Friday night.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Attendance is up, Kelly.
Well, it's amazing what a winning team will do, Jason, right?
Yes.
I mean, it's the A's they're playing well. What I see yesterday, they'd be the 3rd seed if yesterday, and they won last night.
Yes.
So they'd be the 3rd seed if the playoffs began today. They might not have any games in Sacramento, but they'd be the 3rd seed.
Yeah.
So
also they had Henry Bolte debut for them, just talent after talent after talent waiting. And he goes, "What do you do, Jason? Was it 3 for 3? No, it was 2 for 2 with a walk and a sack fly.
Yeah,
and a diving catch.
Yes,
yeah,
nice debut.
5-tool player, godson of former Kings minority owner Andy Miller. Kelly, there's a catch.
That's a pull right there.
How about that? World Cup is coming up. We're less than a month away, and the world is a buzzing. Not all for good things, but here we go. It's happening. It's in America. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, and I think just in general, the World Cup completely overshot. Or maybe they did. Maybe they just knew, hey, we're going to throw out crazy numbers out there, and then we'll let the market go where it's supposed to go. But when you look at the price of tickets, it's down, those tickets, the get-in price down about 25% in the last month, and it's continuing to drop. When you look at the hotels saying, we're not close to the bookings we were told we would get out of this World Cup. When you look at what New York was trying to charge for train tickets. So the rail journey from Penn Station to the venue, MetLife Stadium, ordinarily that is a $13 train ticket. They were trying to charge $150. They just dropped it to $98. The shuttle bus fares, they started at $80. They've dropped to $20. So there's just this overshoot with regard to the World Cup, and it looks like everyone's finally figuring out, although people who bought tickets earlier are feeling like they were screwed now because they're never going to get it on the resale market what they thought they were going to get.
Yeah, that's always a tough decision for those that made those first choices because, yeah, I'm secure, I got my tickets, but then if they're going down like this or if there are further drops for ticket prices or other events, I mean, I guess they've figured out that's what they have to do. That's a tough spot for everybody to be in.
It is, and people are going to, especially it's a tough economy right now. So if you get down, and it's all about the get-in price, and finally it's down to around $500, I believe, in LA. I mean the opening match for the U.S. on June 12th in LA still has not sold out. That cheapest option is still about $1,000. Yeah. So, they shot high and they missed. It might not matter though. I mean, there's still someone's still making money on all this, right?
I'm really very. I'm watching this very, very closely, Kelly, because I think this is arguably the most important thing going on in sports right now. This is how this World Cup is going to go in America. It's tough because we're here and the fact that I do work overseas now on soccer stuff has given me this perspective in talking to people over there and reading their publications and hearing what they say on their message boards. The idea is basically like soccer is the world's game. And it's the one game where even though everybody plays it as a kid here, the U.S. does not really care about soccer anywhere close to the level that pretty much every other country in the world cares about soccer. And we talk about the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is it's so big that when other big things happen, we call it the Super Bowl of this or the Super Bowl of that. It's our alpha and omega when it comes to sports. But the Super Bowl compared to the World Cup on a world scale is dwarfed. It isn't particularly close to what the World Cup brings in as far as money and viewers. And, obviously it's a whole big tournament. So what's going on in the rest of the world is they're seeing the World Cup is in a country that doesn't really care about soccer, at least not on the level of everyone else. And they're Americanizing it with the pricing. They're Americanizing it. Thierry Henry, the great soccer great from France, was just opining yesterday about some of these halftime shows that are being planned. And this isn't what we do. It's about the game and the this and the that. The entire rest of the world hates the Americanizing of the sport, whether it's ownership going in, a lot of that stuff. There's a lot of backlash because with Americans come flash, fireworks, higher prices.
Shakira.
Yeah, all of that. And they're sitting back and they're like, oh, game's gone. It's about the football, not about the, This will be very interesting to see because FIFA wants to make money. They're going to make a lot of money. And is this now going to spread to the rest of the world who's basically double middle fingering America and the Americanization of this sport that they hate or that they love? So.
Yeah, I could see that. It's either gonna salve that resentment or it's gonna fuel it, one or the other. FIFA had these kind of first right of refusal on all these hotel rooms in 16 host cities, and in March they had to opt out of it because they just realized we don't have the demand for those rooms and we're going to be on the hook for them. So they opted out, and now those hotels are saying, oh, wow, we're just not seeing people coming in. I think they were expecting a lot of people from the United Kingdom, from Germany, from Europe, from South America, and they haven't seen it yet. It could still happen. I mean, it's only early May. Could still happen, but it hasn't happened yet.
Talking with Kelly Brothers, Kelly, a sport here that doesn't seem to have trouble. Everything they do seems to touch to gold and money is the NFL. Netflix, they've been involved. They want to be seemingly, are they trying to get involved more with the NFL?
They are, and they're buying in. At the same time, you have Congress, Jason, that is looking at this saying, is this good for the consumer? Is it good that, you have to own 6 different platforms in order to watch your NFL games? So that's going to work its way through because it sucks in baseball. In basketball, it's tough too. But so Netflix, they have the Niner-Rams season opener in Australia. Something I think that'll be really cool is they have Packers-Rams in the first ever Thanksgiving Eve game. Mm-hmm. So that Wednesday night, there's going to be a football game. And that'll be fantastic. That's what a perfect night for a football game as families begin to gather for the long holiday weekend. They have Christmas game day. They do have some playoff stakes, but Netflix is moving further into the NFL while at the same time, Congress is wondering, how much are we going to tax the consumer in terms of forcing him or her to buy multiple streaming services to watch their sport?
Can I get political? I'm going to get political for a second. I hate getting political. I'm going to get political, but not really.
Go ahead.
I hate that. I really, really do. Look, I can think of, 17 billion trillion things that I need Congress to do. But even just on spec, I do not inherently, I cannot accept when a government entity steps in like this and goes, we're going to decide what the market does. It's not good for you and you're too stupid to figure it out on your own. Whatever happened to letting the market dictate itself? You know how you know it's not going to work is if it doesn't work. If they do the Netflix thing and they make money, that means people are watching and tuning in, and it's working, and the market will actually not correct itself. It'll keep going. They'll do more of this because the markets are the ultimate arbiter in what does and doesn't work. I don't need some 78-year-old dude from Tennessee telling me because you know what it is. It's because they can't figure out how to get on Netflix, and I don't need them making laws or interfering in business saying, no, it's too hard and I got to get my grandkid to turn it on to Netflix, so you can't do that. I don't like it, by the way, Kelly. I don't like it being on Netflix. I don't like having to go from YouTube TV or cable or whatever to Netflix to when's the NBA game on? Oh, it's on Peacock. It's it's on Amazon. I hate it. So it's not like Congress isn't doing something I would probably be in favor of.
Don't want them doing.
I don't like the concept of all that. How about let us figure out what the hell the market's going to do, Kelly?
You're my free market man. You're well done. Well done. Let the market figure it out.
Yes.
If people don't want to watch, they will. I'm actually shocked the Super Bowl is still not on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
They could charge $50 a household and make billions off the Super Bowl.
Nope. Right.
And they probably face some legislative scrutiny from the 83-year-old congressman from Kentucky or from Sacramento. I hate to say it, a congresswoman. But anyway, I have no problem with letting the free market take a crack at it first.
All right. By the way, I looked. The last World Cup in Qatar was 571 million viewers. The Super Bowl last year, 185 million. It's interesting when you look at it like that, and I'm sure someday the World Cup final will also be on pay-per-view,
probably
as well. All right,
probably will be.
Kelly,
good to see you guys. Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend. Enjoy the game. Take care. That's Kelly Brothers. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll go around the diamond. It's a Henry Bolte segment for you. We'll mix in a little Ohtani, and one of these baseball teams with all the parity is standing out above all the rest. We'll go around the diamond next.
Take Sactown Sports with you everywhere you go with the Sactown Sports app. The most in-depth coverage of the Kings and 49ers. A library of written and video content. And all your favorite personalities all in one place. Download the Sactown Sports app today and get in on the action. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
Thunder, feel the thunder. It's the energy all around you. Lightning and the thunder. The thrill of the moments to come. The flash of lights. The rush of pure exhilaration. The roar of the crowd. See it, hear it, feel it. Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder. Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Feel the thunder.
When life calls for a little extra, a kitchen upgrade, paying off debt, or that dream vacation, Valley Strong Credit Union is here to help. With a Valley Strong home equity loan, you can tap into your home's value with competitive rates, flexible terms, and local guidance you can trust. Get approved in as little as 5 minutes, with funding in as few as 5 days. Your goals are within reach. Visit valleystrong.com to get your offer today. Valley Strong Credit Union. Grow your possibilities. Equal housing lender, NMLS number 456506.
Buying golf gear is easy. Buying the right golf gear, well, that's different. At Hagen Oaks, they don't just sell equipment, they fit your entire game. With TrackMan technology in the Player Performance Studio, your clubs are matched to your swing. Ping's Ballnamic Fitting helps you find the golf ball that performs best for you. Hagen Oaks Putter Fitting Studio dials in your stroke, and FootJoy's 3D foot scanner finds correct shoe size for your feet. It's a smarter way to play better golf. Total Game Fitting at the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop, Fulton Avenue at Business 80.
At Fisher Investments, we may seem like other money managers, but we're different.
Are you really that different than the rest of us?
We are. As a fiduciary, we always focus on what's best for our clients.
What services do you offer besides investing?
We have a team of specialists in financial planning, estate planning, and more.
Your clients rely on you for all that?
Yes, we ensure clients receive unparalleled service at every step of the relationship.
Okay, but you still sell commission-based products, right?
No, because we believe that's a conflict of interest. We prioritize service over sales goals.
So, then how do your fees work?
We have a simple and transparent fee that's a percentage of our clients' portfolios. So we do better when our clients do better.
Wow, we're more different than I thought.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at fisherinvestments.com.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave. I'm talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Chad, what's going on for the Memorial Day sales event?
Right now, you can save up to $14,000 off MSRP on new 2026 Ram 2500 and 3500 heavy duties. And with over 500 new Rams available, you won't find a better selection of new Rams in California.
Oh, is that it?
Not even close. Not only can you save up to $14,000 off MSRP and get 5.9% APR financing for 84 months, you also get no payments for 90 days on select inventory. That's thousands in combined savings on California's best priced heavy-duty trucks.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
14,000 total net savings on select new 2026 Ram 2500 Laramie after $1,500 factory incentive and $10,500 dealer discount. Incentives include $500 on-the-job upfit for eligible upfit, $1,000 business owner bonus with proof of business ownership, and $1,000 trade-in assistance on eligible vehicles. 5.9% APR for 84 months equals $1,459 per thousand borrowed. No payment for 90 days on approved credit. Interest accrues from date of purchase. Must finance through SFS for qualified buyers. 5 of this net savings. See dealer for details.
Carmichael Dave.
He has very good sources, and he just kind of tells it as it is and gets to the point.
Jason Ross.
He has a lot of pretty smart things to say.
He's good at what he does.
On Sactown Sports.
I forgot that bit. Okay.
It's a good bit.
It is a good bit. You're the most honest guy I know, Dave. Free markets only work if you have competition. NBA, NFL, and especially baseball are monopolies. Incorrect, and I'll tell you why. I get it. And let me back up. Correct with an asterisk. They do have competition. Of course they have competition.
The other sports.
Everything else.
Going
outside.
Yeah.
Watching movies.
Everything's a competition.
Everything's a competition. Now, I understand and I trust and I understand. I get what the texter is saying. But ultimately, when it comes to, we're referencing football being on Netflix and the government perhaps getting involved. First off, I think it's performative and I think it's virtue signaling. I think it's just you're wasting time. I don't want to get too deep in the woods here. There are certain times when, yes, things need to be interfered with. But when we're talking about
Ticketmaster,
all for it. All for it. But if somebody were to come to me with the argument, Chris, I'm actually glad you said that because I have to not be hypocritical here. I do blame, and I will continue to blame the consumer for Ticketmaster. They deserve blame. That not all of it. But again, you don't have to go to the concert. Right. You're bitching about we can all bitch about prices. You don't have to see Taylor Swift. You don't have to go to the ball game.
Well, it looks like that's happening too.
It is. What's the thing
Great.
they're calling it? Blue dot
fever.
Yeah, blue dot fever.
Yeah, because there's
Absolutely.
now these big venues.
Yes.
They're not selling them out.
Yes.
They're starting to cancel shows.
That's how
they overpriced it.
I've had a running theme through my whole career that I've just never figured out how to. I haven't figured out how to present the thing. When we talk about fan unions, when we talk about the power of the people, but until people figure out, as they have throughout history for more important things like freedom and stuff, that you hold the power, not you, Jason, or you, Chris, or me, Dave, but the three of us and a bunch of our friends, we have the power. So, yeah, you bring up Ticketmaster. Would I like to see the government get involved? Yeah, fine. But I'm admitting that's a hypocrisy on my part because what I would really like to see more than anything is just that, the blue dot fever, where you go in. It's like the whole Vegas thing. Where everyone in Vegas way overpriced and $10 for a bottle. That's all true. Yeah. You don't have to go.
Right.
You do not have to do it. Now there's certain things like bus and train tickets, airfare, things like that can fluctuate and that people have to. You have to use the train or you have to fly or whatever to go to the job to do the thing. Whatever. Fine. You don't have to go to the concert. You don't have to go to the ball game. You don't have to watch the NFL on Netflix. You want to, and you find a way to do it, and then you bitch about it. Well, if it's that big of a problem, don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't go. Don't buy the thing. Oh, these grapes are too expensive. Cool, dude. Don't buy grapes.
Yeah. They've just had enough numbers to still validate it. But
right.
If that's shrinking, that'll be interesting to watch.
I'll push back.
Please.
You can bitch about it and still not go.
I 100% agree with that.
And state why you're not going.
Absolutely. You should bitch about it and not go. I'll double up on what Chris said. You should not go and then be very public about why you're not going and bitch about how you wish you could go, how you used to go with your dad or mom when you were a kid or do whatever, and now you don't because either you can't afford it or maybe you can afford it. Because obviously people can afford it. And if we really want to get really want to get deep into the woods, and I don't, but we can take a look at how easy it is these days to get those, everyone gets them in the mail, those loans you get where, it's whatever interest for $35,000 and you get all those in the phone calls all the time. You can look at credit card usage and where that's at and how that's grown because what we end up doing, I'll just throw it on the card or, I've run my cards up. I'll get the loan from Newegg or whatever the hell it is to consolidate all of that because that sounds good because I'm actually paying less now, and then you run up your cards again. So people are I shouldn't say people. There are way too many people being dumb about this that are going way beyond their means to pay these ridiculously high prices to go to ball games and concerts and all that. And it's like, bro, have some discipline and don't freaking go. And if you do go, then don't bitch.
Right.
I'll say this. There are a couple of venues I used to go to all the time in town that got taken over by Live Nation.
Mm-hmm.
Did they improve the spots? No. Are they getting different acts in? No. But they doubled the price of everything.
That's right.
And it's like, it sucks because this is a regular part of my life that I don't do anymore because it's just not worth it.
I know a little bit more about this now, and I got to be careful here. But I'll use a random example with a random sports franchise. So let's say you've run all your food and beverage, meaning you own a stadium, you hire the labor, the cooks, everything that goes with that, right? And then you handle all that, and you sell it, and you make the profit and whatever. Then you have this intermediary come in, whether it's Aramark or Levy or any of these companies that come in that are making tons of money because they go to Wrigley Field. We'll use Wrigley Field. And they say, hey, this headache you've got, check it out. Here's what we're going to do. This is real, by the way. Listen to me. Here's what you've made over the last 5 years from your concessions, okay, and your dining and all that stuff. We're going to make sure that you make that at a minimum on the same growth rate that you've had over the last 5 or 10 years. And we will do everything else. We will hire everyone. They will work for us. We'll take on all of the risk. We'll do the food. We'll buy the food. We'll sell all of that. We'll make our margins. We'll make our profit in the price increases. And the teams go, wait, hold on. You're telling me I can still make this same money in a partnership with you and I don't have to deal with all this headache and you're going to run the whole thing and we can focus on other stuff and we're going to make the same amount of, yeah, let's do it. And then they go and they do it. And who pays for that? Well, you pay for that. That's why you have $10, $12 beers. That's why you're paying $9, $10 for a hot dog. That's why that happens. And by the way, the biggest profit margins, the largest margins by far, are booze and alcohol. And then everybody says, and I'm not trying to sound like a D-bag here, even though I know to some I am. I'm sorry. Everyone's like, oh, the beers, man. I got 3 beers the other night. The game is freaking, is $50. Don't buy the beers, dude. You're the one. It's your fault. It's your fault. The prices. Whose fault is it? The prices are this high. Your fault. You know how you get them lower? Don't buy the beer. Don't go to the World Cup game.
Just like Kelly said, people aren't going as much. They're dropping some of the prices.
Good. Good. And you know what will happen if they keep doing that? The market will correct itself. You'll start seeing more creative things like, the value menu, the all-you-can-eat buffet, the wristband that you get for the free. You'll start seeing all of that. We have these and lastly on this too, but there has to be a lead-in, because what you can't do is you can't sell all your season ticket base, right? And then you realize, holy crap, dude, season tickets are down. Nobody's buying these tickets. Our on-sale day of game it's not happening. We're going to make everything crazy low, because what happens is now your season ticket base that did all the right things, all the things you want as a corporation for them to do. They're loyal. They paid the full price. They're the ones that come back every single year. Well, now you just said if you'd have waited, kind of like with what the Athletics last year, if you'd have just waited, you could have gotten a far better deal from all the other people that sat on the sidelines and bitched. And now we're rewarding their bitching by giving them the good prices. And you guys, the early consumers, you're the ones that are paying for it. So there has to be a lead up to the whole thing.
What I am afraid is with this World Cup is it's not going to have near the atmosphere as all the World Cups previously.
I think you're right. I'm more. That's what you're afraid. Here's what I'm afraid of with this World Cup, is that it's not going to have the atmosphere. It's gonna be fine, but then what FIFA is going to say is this is the way to do it, and we can do this everywhere. And now we're going to do this, and then everybody else gets screwed. And now the American screwing that we're used to being screwed by each other. Now that screwing is going to go. It's going to be the world of screw.
Well, next World Cup is that super weird. First games are being played in South America, and the rest of the games are being played in Spain, Portugal, and Morocco.
It's just a little flight over. Yeah, it's no big deal.
The thing, what sucks so bad is who they care the least amount are the players, and second are the fans.
Yes, 100%. I guess we'll get to Henry Bolte here because we got Sam Amick from Beam Team. This is ridiculous. People don't want to give up the NFL. People want to go to games. They love it. Why is it their fault they hold on to it as long as it's feasibly possible? Because it's your fault in the sense that you just don't bitch about the prices. I want to go. Well, then cool. Then go. Don't bitch about the prices. Or go and bitch about the prices. But it's like if I go to McDonald's and I'm just bitching about, okay, great. You're not doing anything to help it. And you're helping screw everybody else. If you really feel that bad that prices are high,
some don't.
Maybe some don't. Maybe that's fine. If you can, the key word that's doing lifting there is feasibly. If it's feasible for you, that's fine. Look, if you can pay those prices, that's awesome. A lot of people can't. Right. So you are making a conscious choice to reward these franchises and these corporations by paying the prices, the exorbitant amounts of prices that they are charging you. You're justifying their decisions in the boardrooms because you're paying it. That's how a free economy works. So if you're doing it, it's like me complaining I got diabetes because I eat 37 chocolate bars every day for my entire life and then go, what that happened to me? Well, extenuating circumstances, sure, as a mom with the diabetic, but I didn't help my own situation. We'll take a break. By the way, if I end up getting lung cancer in 10 years from all the years that I smoked, it's going to be tragic. It's going to suck. My kids are going to lose me a lot earlier than they should have. You know who I'm not going to blame? The store for selling me the smokes. I'm not going to do it. It's my own fault. I'm an idiot. I did it. I opted into killing myself. Thanks. That's a much heavier way of putting it, but just saying. Jason, your thoughts?
Sam Amick.
All right, we'll take a break. Sam Amick of The Athletic joins us next.
Listen up, Niner Gang. Sactown Sports is your local home for 49ers football, and we're here to level up your game day experience. Download the Sactown Sports app and tap the contest banner on the homepage for your chance to win a pair of tickets to the 49ers home opener this season. Don't wait. Download the Sactown Sports app today. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
When opportunity knocks, you don't just answer the door. You kick it down. On Sunday, June 28th, for the 5th time, the door is open once more, and the eyes of the world turn to San Jose as AEW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, CMLL, and Stardom present Forbidden Door. Live Sunday, June 28th from SAP Center at San Jose. Tickets on sale now at AEWTIX.com.
Under the flag in the Elk Grove Auto Mall, Elk Grove Honda has your Honda. And right now, you can lease the 2026 Honda Accord SE for just $269 a month with $49.99 down, including first payment due at lease inception, excluding tax and license. 35 monthly payments of $269 plus tax, license, and zero security deposit. Mileage in excess of $10,000 per year at 20 cents per mile. There's 5 at this price. It's the lease you can do. Done right here at Elk Grove Honda. Under the flag in the Elk Grove Auto Mall.
I gotta get an Elk Grove Honda.
Join us at Camping World's Red, White, and New Trade Event, our biggest trade event of the year, May 14th through the 17th. Trade in your RV and get the highest value guaranteed. Then upgrade for less with new RVs starting as low as $94 a month. Plus, take 25% off select maintenance services. Save up to 40% on camp-ready must-haves. And enter to win a new RV. Don't miss the Red, White, and New Trade Event at your local Camping World, May 14th through the 17th. We'll see you there.
Liberty Mutual customize this song for you. Like your car insurance, it's custom too, yeah. Liberty Mutual's got the coverage that could save you money. Thanks to Doug and Limu, well now you can go and take that cruise. Liberty, 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 yeah.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown, 411 16th Street, and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. But please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
KHTK HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sactown Sports 1140.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
All right. Hey, look, it's good news for my wife and her friends. Costco is now selling 10-liter buckets of wine. 10-liter.
Is that real? I thought it was AI.
No. Kirkland. 10-liter buckets of wine. Which, by the way, you can only call it Kirkland wine if it's actually from the Costco region of the United States. Just remember that. Sam Amick of The Athletic joins us right now for his weekly segment. Good morning, Samuel.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are we doing today?
Good. How are you?
Lovely. What's going on?
I don't know. You know, eating some watermelon, hanging out. Jason, you?
I remember, by the way, Sam, a carryover from last week. He said, ask me next week. So I'm going to ask you, even though I know the answer. Did you stay in the same great seats at the OKC?
Good question.
But I remember, and I saw you, but go ahead.
I did. Yeah, they were good. Yeah, no complaints. It's just funny, too. It reminds you how many people watch the games.
Yes. Your phone got blown up?
Yeah, exactly. So, no complaints. Should be back there again for games 1 and 2. Well, we'll see. It's a bigger media crowd, so, you can pour one out for me if you don't see me in those seats. And I get bumped, which is a possibility. But it never gets old. I'm forgetting the timing. Was that the referee game that did we already talk about that? The one where the officiating was such a big storyline?
I'm not sure, actually. I don't think we did.
All right, it's old news at this point, but I think it was game with the second time I sat there, it was JJ Redick had smoke coming out of his ears, and Mark Dagnall did too, and everybody was whining the whole time, and it was very intense, and it was fun to watch all of that, in real time. Austin Reeves is having his beef with John Goble, and it's we obviously enjoy the game, but the emotion around the game and all the stuff on the court that you miss out on, honestly, even on TV, you don't hear everything. That's kind of peak NBA viewing without question.
The Sixers let Daryl Morey go since we last spoke, and that was, I think a lot of people were saying that would happen likely this summer. The Sixers losing surprisingly, some might say, in that round of the playoffs, the second round, making it that far. We were talking about Daryl yesterday. I like Daryl Morey, but also he's he's had a very interesting career from Houston to Philly and everything in between, obviously, the Hong Kong incident and all that. In the end, what do you think ultimately, because they held on to Nick Nurse, was it one thing? Was it a combo of things that did him in over there?
I don't have clarity. Bob Myers is running the show over there. He was hired by Josh Harris, the Sixers owner, to work not only with the Sixers, but he is like an advisor on the Commanders side and their hockey team, I think, as well. He's kind of just I forget the name of that group, but I'm out in Chicago right now for the draft combine, coming home today. And, Bob's out here. And when I saw him, and we did talk yesterday, and I didn't bring this up, but on my mind was the fact that you've got the Daryl Morey experience in Philly in a vacuum, which is, unfulfilled kind of hopes and promises of building a title contender. But the Houston chapter is what was kind of on my mind, where it's just people forget sometimes about the irony of Bob and Daryl's path, stories, and how the Warriors and the Rockets were bitter rivals for all those years. And it was just always funny to me that Bob was technically coming in as Daryl's boss. It's a little uncomfortable. They did seem to have a decent enough relationship, but Bob decided to move on, and certainly a lot of curiosity now about what he does.
Sam Amick of The Athletic joining us. Sam, you mentioned there that you're in Chicago at the draft combine. I think there's obviously Kings fans, all fans, looking ahead to this draft. What have you learned? What are you picking up while you're there that's of note, I guess, for us and our listeners?
Admittedly not as much of, ironically, to draft chatter as you would think. It ends up, there's plenty of that, but there's, a lot of curiosity about Giannis, about Kawhi, about some of these front office and coaching positions. So it's a little bit of everything. I do wish you can only be in so many places at once. I've enjoyed it. It's the first combine I've been to in quite a few years. And I would describe it. Have you guys been to one before or no?
No.
It's like Summer League without the chaos, in terms of without the fans.
Yeah.
And it's, literally you can post up in the gym and lean against the wall and sit there and see, most of the GMs in the league walk by, most of the assistant GMs, and it becomes you certainly, your social battery, you can probably hear that I'm tired today. Your social battery wanes because it's nonstop talking. So lots of chatter. But to your question, Jay, I don't know. This morning before I jumped on with you guys, I was watching a video of Darius Acuff's, combine work, 36-inch vertical and decent time and all these different things, shot the ball well. And he's a guy that, as far as the Kings are concerned, there's still, there's some chatter about just curiosity if they'll go that direction, if he'll fall down to them. I don't know admittedly the crop well enough to know exactly kind of what 4 or 5 guys they might be looking at, but that is the reality of picking 7th, is that, suddenly you got to do your homework and your field might be 5 to 8 players. just to play it safe, as opposed to if you would have gotten the second or third pick. So, we'll see what happens there.
Sam Amick joining us. It sounded like Adam Silver kind of signaled yesterday that they have landed on a lottery reform, which is no great surprise. Do you expect this reform, I would imagine, to pass with support and what seems to be the scuttlebutt around the league, if you're talking about it at all, to that lottery reform?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see Adam's comments, but that definitely tracks with what you hear. So the 3-2-1 format that they unveiled last week or the week before, whenever it was, it's interesting because it is one where there's a feeling that, like, on the one hand, that the league is very quick to tell us, like, listen, we have tried to make this as collaborative a process as possible. We have had multiple GM meetings. We have had competition committee meetings. We've had board of governor meetings, and they have tried to allow everybody to be heard. And then that leads to this proposal. But there's also, on the team side, even with all those meetings, a sense that, the league is still doing what the league wants to do, and people are just going to have to go along with it. So, yes, I do think it passes. I'm curious to see, so timeline-wise, that's May 28th is when that Board of Governors meeting is. They got to get 23 votes out of 30. And then the specific tweaks are going to be interesting. Like, one that does not appear to be resolved is if you, let's say you had the number one pick one year by way of another team's pick, you traded for it. Mm-hmm. And then the lottery balls fall in your favor the next year and you get the number one pick again. Do you get to keep that? Because one of the rules is there's no back-to-back number one picks. And, at first we were hearing that you would get to keep both of those number ones. And now I'm not so sure. So it's all of those things where the teams are trying to make sure that the league doesn't forget about any scenarios that might be impactful. So, there's still some work to be done, but it does appear that it's going that way.
To your knowledge, Sam, if this does go through, does what just happened, does it start fresh? I guess would be my point. So Washington just won the lottery. Would they be not eligible next year, or is this a fresh start with it if it passes this next year?
I mean, that's a great question, Jay. We're having our own version. Yeah, do your victory lap, Dave.
No, it's his victory lap. I'm giving credit. This is like how these meetings are going. Okay. You might as well have been a GM there. I don't know the answer. I would assume it would start fresh, but I don't know for sure.
Okay. Kind of one follow-up that I thought was of note this week. So the lottery happens last weekend, and there's some winners, losers in there, all that. And I thought Indiana, who basically we thought what they were doing was trying to lose to keep that top 4 pick. They end up sliding to 5. It goes to the Clippers. And their general manager, I appreciate his honesty in what Kevin Pritchard said, but basically, Sam, in that quote was like, look, we were doing this. We were trying to lose. We were trying to get this pick, and it kind of blew up on them. But what, I don't know, any feedback on that from others that you saw out there in Chicago have seen just kind of about their honest approach, which is what we thought they were doing, but they kind of confirmed it.
Yeah, on the one hand, you do appreciate the candor and the accountability. But, from one, Kevin's logic is being, as you guys have seen online, is being ridiculed as far as, him saying that he thought they were due. Well, that's not really how odds work. Yes, there's luck involved, but it was a dicey proposition to make that move. And some other commentary that I think is fair, that I forget who said this, but it was like, there should be way more criticism and scrutiny about this move than Joe Dumars' New Orleans move last year. Like everybody's comparing which trade is worse type thing. It's unfortunate for the Pacers because they were really in a great spot to fast track this thing once they got Halliburton back. And for the Clippers, I'm very curious to see how it changes things for them. I don't know specifics, but like a lot of people were talking about Kawhi quite a bit out here. And so when you get the number 5 pick, does that compel you to rebuild quicker and get off a guy like Kawhi? Do you any chance you would trade that pick to go get a guy like Giannis and add to Kawhi? I don't know what their game plan is, but when you have something like the 5th pick and you didn't plan on being in the top 10, that's a big deal.
Well, speaking of Kevin Pritchard, was he vague enough, do you think, to avoid raising eyebrows with the NBA? Or I'm asking about his comment saying we took a gamble that failed. It certainly sounded like his gamble was our gamble was to tank and get a high pick. Do you think that raises eyebrows at all, or does that go under the table?
I mean, they've already been fined, so I don't think there's going to be a double jeopardy thing. I do think, I was joking with somebody from the NBA about this yesterday. Like, I know they don't find any of the conspiracy theory humor funny. So admittedly, I was guilty of doing it anyway. And I was like, well, you guys clearly rigged the draft again.
Yeah.
Because you wanted, Washington and Utah and Memphis and all the time you wanted to, proof of concept. Like you wanted them to win so that it shows, the need to reform like you are. But it is crazy how other than Indiana, the Tankers won this year.
I mean, honestly, though, when it comes to that, and this gets people so fired up. So hello, Reddit. It's not rigged. And the idea of getting beyond Stern referenced, you're accusing me of committing a felony. All the people that would have to keep the secret. And then there's no way it's like the flat earth people. You're not talking them down. Like Oklahoma City is the defending champion. They're probably going to win another title this year. San Antonio has had the best lottery luck in NBA history, including recently, and they're arguably the second best team in the NBA right now. When you look at, you mentioned Salt Lake City, Utah, Memphis, these are small market teams that if the only thing I think that was ever rigged, and I really don't, but you want to talk to me about Luka and Cooper Flag and all that, fine. But ultimately,
well, hold on, you can't.
No,
I'm joking.
Cherry pick. No, I'm joking. I don't. I think I'm not joking about the idea that I think I've said this before. I think there's something weird that went on in Dallas with Mark Cuban and the Adelson family and him getting out and the trading of Luka. But I'm not saying I don't think they rigged it for Cooper Flag. It's just convenient. But really, if you were to try to design lottery results to counter the argument that it was rigged and NBA results to counter the argument that the league favors big markets, I don't know that you could have designed it better than the last 4 years, and people still think it's rigged.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to sound, like way too bougie, but as somebody who would much rather go cover the NBA finals in, LA or a big city like that rather than the middle of the country in OKC, I would concur. There is plenty of small market success happening within this draft lottery system.
What about Sacramento? What about covering the NBA finals in Sacramento, Sam?
That would be lovely.
Okay.
We could have barbecues at the house. We could
drive to the game.
He still stays in the hotel. Just
yeah, might as well. Sam Amick joining us from The Athletic. Sam, you were covering OKC and LA, and obviously OKC is moving on. LA is not. That's no surprise, but I think the story now is what's next for the Lakers and LeBron. Any chance? I mean, what's your early read on what he's thinking, what he might do, what they might do?
Don't know. I actually, we wrote our end of season story that ran the morning after, and we had a big LeBron piece a couple weeks ago, and so had a decent read of the room. I am curious to read ESPN's piece that I was intrigued by. Dave McMenamin had what seemed to be a good nugget about LeBron not feeling appreciated, which that definitely tracks, and how, earlier in the season that he kind of took his game ball and went home when he was feeling like he wasn't getting enough love. And that is, like, from a human standpoint, that does speak to the relationship and the question of, does he want to be back, even if the money is right, even if they do want him, where is his head at in that regard? Because it ended well, but it was not that long ago. We're talking 4 months or so when some of the dirty laundry between him and Jeannie Buss had come out. And, just that feeling of for years now, and I've written this, it was like a marriage of convenience, not a love affair. And so where's his head at there? Does he want to do one of these, swan songs with the Warriors or the Cavs, do something different? I don't know. Does he want to call it? We'll see. He didn't sound like a guy who was not going to play, but it's a pretty complicated decision, and then a complicated, NBA landscape in front of him.
Sam, and I'm a LeBron guy for the most part, but I do understand he can be an absolute wiener sometimes, and this is one of those, I think, wienery scenarios where he's just being a baby to an extent. But when we were talking about, when we're talking about him retiring, and I'm asking you to speculate based on your years of covering the man, do you not, and this is a leading question, do you not find it almost impossible to believe that LeBron James would retire without announcing it at the beginning of a year rather than announcing it at the end? Doesn't he want the tour?
No, I mean, we've written it. I know it's counterintuitive, but like, he doesn't.
Wow.
And I'm sure you can say you'll believe it when you see it. That's fine. But this season, the people who were around him every day in the local media, like, would have, very candid conversations with him about this topic. And he would express a distaste for some of that stuff. Like, there was like an informal version of it this year where, and I'm picking an example that's close to reality, but I'm forgetting the details. But, you might be in a big city in New York and you're ready to be done for the day. And all of a sudden an NHL player has popped in who, thinks you're great and wants to say hi and wants to, glad hand and shake hands, take pictures and all that. And like, because they think you're almost done.
Right.
And so you're obligated to do that. And you try to be, gracious about it. And it's like every city, every day, there's that type of a thing. The other thing is there's a weird energy when it comes to, like, well, for one, and this is getting, I'm not a sports psychologist, but this is getting in the weeds. There is an idea that, like, because he's smart enough to know that everybody thinks that he wants a victory lap for narcissistic purposes, mm-hmm. that he would then not do the victory lap, as a way of kind of short-circuiting that narrative.
Interesting.
Makes sense.
Yeah. The team that beat them, Oklahoma City, who you were covering as well, the favorites, the champs. The one team they had some trouble with this year was San Antonio, and San Antonio spoke about that a little bit. We know Victor Wembanyama did during the year. Sam, do you get the feeling that OKC, though they had trouble with them in the regular season, wants to play the Spurs, or do they care?
They probably do. I don't know that to be the case. They're obviously competitive. Their stock answer would be, we just want to play whoever's in front of us. But, they have ears, they have eyes. They have seen and heard what Wemby has said and done, and the way that he is, kind of, been out there with his peacock feathers, if you will. That's just how he is. And for him to openly talk about, I should be MVP because of this and this and this, and part of it is we dominated Oklahoma City, that is ballsy, for lack of a better way of putting it, because they did, but it was also the regular season and the NBA Cup. I love it. I mean, I'm here for it because rivalries are fun, and then it's like it's all going to come out in the wash. You can see what happens if they do play each other. I think I am excited. We'll see if Minnesota can have some life here and shock the world. But if it is San Antonio and OKC, I think that's fantastic. The Thunder are going to have a ton of rest. They're going to have a ton of motivation. We talk about the whole small market thing. I mean, that's, two of the smallest markets in the NBA, mm-hmm. but obviously the two best teams, and I think it'd be fun.
Last thing for you, I have a hypothetical, which I always love to do. If Naz Reid had looked over at Victor Wembanyama during Game 4 and then wound up and elbowed him in the upper chest/throat, do you think Naz Reid is playing in Game 5?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't love. I don't know, man. I told someone the other day, it does feel like the league just is throwing darts against the board with how they make choices on discipline. And we probably fall short in the media of holding them accountable when it comes to, like, if this was a court of law, or if this was even like in contract negotiations, you obviously use precedent and standards and things of that nature. Like if we really reported more frequently on all of the context, well, no, this guy did this and he got that, and then Wemby does this and he gets nothing.
Yeah,
like make that make sense. And it doesn't. I'm not losing sleep over it, because, not to sound shameless, but like it's an entertainment business, and I would rather see the guy on the floor. Now, if he does it multiple times, then you go, all right, he's got an issue and he's got to go. This was one of those where, and I've talked to people out here about this, like, you know how like when the refs wait for the ball to go in,
yes,
before
they call the foul,
whistle?
yes,
yeah, it's like,
hate it.
If I will tell you, like, the league is probably happy that the refs did the right thing and threw him out in the game, because if they hadn't, then I think they would have had to have suspended him. But because he missed the rest of that game, they clearly decided, like, all right, that's enough. We're going to keep it moving.
It's one of the few times I've agreed with Draymond Green. Now, he obviously has Preston, but Draymond Green I thought he said it best. If Naz Reid had done that, Naz is out at least one game. Hey, it is what it is. And you're right. It is an entertainment sport. And it is. Where are you again, by the way?
Chicago.
That's right. Wow. That's a nice painting behind your right shoulder, Sam. I just want to say, I've been kind of looking at that the whole interview. I don't know
it's very personal to me. Thanks for commenting.
Yeah, well done. Safe travels. We'll talk to you next week.
See you guys.
Yeah, bye. We'll take a break.
Maybe he painted it.
Maybe that wouldn't be very impressionist of him. Yeah. I don't even know what that means. The NBA's lottery proposal. We just talked about that. That's going to a vote. Also, let's get to Henry Bolte and the A's and Around the Diamond next.
Like and subscribe to the Sactown Sports 1140 YouTube channel at Sactown Sports 1140 to get the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt and Kayla, and the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles on demand and at your fingertips. Get your fix of the Sacramento Kings, 49ers, Giants, Athletics, NFL, NBA, and the latest in sports and entertainment all in one place at Sactown Sports 1140 on YouTube. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
At Fisher Investments, we may seem like other money managers, but we're different.
Are you really that different than the rest of us?
We are. As a fiduciary, we always focus on what's best for our clients.
What services do you offer besides investing?
We have a team of specialists in financial planning, estate planning, and more.
Your clients rely on you for all that?
Yes, we ensure clients receive unparalleled service at every step of the relationship.
Okay, but you still sell commission-based products, right?
No, because we believe that's a conflict of interest. We prioritize service over sales goals.
So, then how do your fees work?
We have a simple and transparent fee that's a percentage of our clients' portfolios. So we do better when our clients do better.
Wow, we're more different than I thought.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
This home improvement lunch tip is brought to you by Bonnie, leading the way home. High water pressure can damage pipes. Keep it within a safe range to extend the life of your plumbing.
Sacramento! Now you've got a place for all things dance.
The all-new Energy 100.5 HD2.
Where dance music lives. Dance vibes anytime and any place when you get the free Now 100.5 app.
Or listen at 100.5 HD2.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
With so many newsletters, blogs, podcasts, and such about the game of golf, I appreciate the listen here at Golf to Go. But here's one I look forward to in my inbox. It's called Power Fades, and written by a fellow New Englander named Jim McCabe. He covered the game for the Boston Globe for 23 years, going on to cover the PGA Tour for Golf Week magazine, followed by a position with the PGA Tour as Senior Manager of Communications. Since 2021, he has self-published his digital golf newsletter called Power Fades. McCabe says he has a passion for playing golf that is surpassed only by his passion for writing about people who have a passion for playing golf. I open his newsletter with a smile on my face, knowing I'll encounter another's highs and sometimes lows, as McCabe writes with great sentiment about regular people's regular lives and their place in the game.
and his front 9 musings add humorous reflections to this tidy package. Visit powerfades.com now and thank me later. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
Power Business Technology is proud to be a 100% independent, locally owned and managed Toshiba copier dealer. Local ownership cuts out the red tape, allowing ourselves to never be too busy to personally answer the call when our clients need us. Recognized for excellence in service execution, training, and customer service, we're proud to be named a Toshiba ProMasters Elite Dealer since 2021. Contact us today for all of your business printing needs at 844-POWER-BZ. That's 844-769-3729. Or visit us at powercopiers.com.
Sacramento Rivercats baseball all summer long. The Rivercats Summer Pass gets you into every game this summer with no blackout dates and includes access to the Sky River Casino Solon Club. Lock it in and don't miss a moment. Get your Rivercats Summer Pass at rivercats.com.
Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140
on Sactown Sports.
Dave, thoughts on Boogie Cousins hanging out with Kings management in Australia? They were in India too.
I saw that.
Yeah, it was Boogie, Vlade, and Isaiah Thomas, but not that Isaiah Thomas. The old
Wait, one. Not the former
not
king?
Not the former king. It was.
I get DeMarcus and I get Vlade.
I don't. I think the NBA sends someone.
Do you think they were?
I've had that same thought.
What?
There's a Kings Isaiah Thomas, and then he shows up, and they're like
they mixed it up.
Bad email.
It does kind of. That sounds like an episode of The Office.
And Isaiah Thomas that went. It's like, I guess
I'll go.
He shows up, and everyone's like, oh. Hey,
I mean, you are a Hall of Famer.
I want to be
legend.
I want to be clear. I don't think that's what happened.
No,
but I'm going to choose to believe that that's 100% what happened.
It's
much better. They called. They looked down the roster because it's both Isaiah Thomas's, but Detroit is ISIAH, and our Isaiah Thomas is ISAIAH. I believe.
The right way.
Yeah. So I agree with you. So I think my thing is somebody in New York was like, oh, they want Isaiah Thomas. Okay, cool. And they call Isaiah. You know, it's first class everything trip over there.
He's not saying no.
By the way, he just got back from India and he was courtside at the Pistons game last night. I turned to my wife. I actually turned to my wife at one point. I was like, Isaiah Thomas is at the game? He's got back from India like last night. And then I went to the kitchen and then like when I came back, she goes, how the hell do you know Isaiah Thomas was in India last night? I was like, oh, well, I guess I should explain. That's why they were over there. And then I know I don't know if Vlade's in Australia or not. I know DeMarcus went to Australia, and he's currently there right now. They're doing some, Kings India, they're growing the NBA brand, all that. What I do believe, however, it's the first time DeMarcus Cousins and Vlade have been together since he was traded.
That sounds about right.
I think that is correct.
Huh.
Obviously, come on.
Hopefully it's been a while. But there still could be some feelings there. I would understand that.
Sure.
Yeah, understandable. I wonder what Isaiah Thomas thought of that.
He's just there.
I got to get back to Detroit.
He's just there talking about Scott Perry. I'm sure he knows. Yeah. I'm sure. I guarantee you they know each other.
I'm sure he was spreading the love on Michael Jordan.
Yes.
They love each other.
They do. They really love each other. That's nice. So yeah, what do I think? What do I think of it? By the way, I think it's.
I don't think much of it.
I don't. It's don't read anything into it. It's retired players become ambassadors, and they get
trying to grow the game.
There's an entire industry of ex-players doing camps and appearances. I know of one deal I heard of was basically this is so you got a retired player, right? Still athletic and all that, not like 70 years old, but somebody retired a few years back. And they went and did I think it was a 1-week camp in China. And this is exactly because I got a chance to look at the itinerary and the business part of this. And no, it's nobody you guys would think I'd know.
Good at business.
Yes, it was Kelly Brothers. So it's first class tickets, or if it's an NBA event, it's on one of the two, at least as of a while ago, they had one of the two NBA planes specifically, like the one they took for the Kings and Nets in China years ago. But usually it's business class, first class airfare over there. Then they have a car waiting to pick them up. They stay at a 5-star hotel just like they're in the NBA. Then the camp consists of, they do a couple of photo shoots. They do a press conference. They do like a 1 or 2 day camp for like 2-3 hours a day for kids and whoever. They do a scrimmage, like a 20-minute air quotes game and all that. It's usually, depending on who it is, it's about $1 to $2 million a pop. And then they fly back home. And that's a whole industry now, because you go over, I've seen some of the home videos of these guys when they get off the airplane in China. It's the Beatles.
Yeah.
It's insane. It is so huge over there. It's a whole cottage industry onto
their knowledge of players is crazy.
It really, really is, dude. It's insane. And look, I am fully convinced that if we solved like air travel and it was like the Jetsons where you could just go in the tube and be there in 5 seconds, like we would have multiple teams in China. We'd have some in Australia. It's just
get in the tube.
Yeah, just get in the tube. Get in the tube, dude. Henry Bolte. It was a big day yesterday for he and his family making his debut against the Cardinals. The Cardinals took the first game, and then Bolte gets up to the plate. And you only get one first at bat. Mm-hmm. Some say it'll tell you how your entire career will go.
Wow, that's a good sign.
How about that?
That comes along with ground ball to third. Eats up Gorman. It's into left field. And Bolte reaches. A major league hit for Henry Bolte in his first big league at bat.
Good job by the scorer, by the way. At first, I was worried.
I wasn't sure either.
Yeah.
Like live there, you're like, that might be an error. I wasn't sure. But
it was.
Give him a hit.
Especially.
He got another one later.
Yeah, his second at bat, that poor third baseman, kind of same thing, but it was Bolte's speed. You really got to see.
That one I thought was an error.
Yeah, that was closer to the error than the other one. Then he walks, and then his fourth at bat, he's got two men on, second and third, 4-2 A's, bottom of the seventh.
1-1. High fly ball hit to right. Walker moves back. He's going to settle underneath. Here comes the throw. It goes to third. It's late. And there's your first big league RBI. Big league Bolte.
So he goes 2 for 2. He walks. He
an RBI.
Gets the RBI through the sac fly, which is fantastic. So I mean, the guy, all of his stuff was on display yesterday. And I don't look. I mean, obviously he could have hit 4 home runs and had 12 RBI. Like could he have had a better debut? But I think what we really saw was his power on, or not his power, his more than anything, his speed on display. And we didn't even talk about top of the 6th inning and maybe his best play overall.
Here tonight. They will fly this into center. In comes Bolte. Dive, and he caught it. 1.
So diving catch. That's nice, which is especially nice because you're making your debut. They put you in center field, and in the first inning, it wasn't really his fault, but like that ball kind of ate him up a little bit. You could tell he was kind of getting used to the dimensions. He made up for it there. Great debut, 5-tool player, and I think what people are, because I've been because we're still efforting to have him on.
Maybe tomorrow.
Fortunately, unfortunately, I want him on whenever, but you're going to be gone tomorrow, which is sad. Oh, you know what? Text me questions from you.
Okay.
I'll say Jason wants to know.
Yeah.
Jason said.
You know what? I do want to know.
Yeah.
From last night, we're always big into all these guys' walk-up songs.
Yeah.
Sometimes they put it on the board as well, like your guy Jeff McNeil. I think he plays Def Leppard, but so it'll be Def Leppard. Pyromania.
Sure.
I don't know what the song was.
Sure.
But he came up, and I did not identify the song.
Interesting.
And I was like, I don't know what song this is. And so I don't know if they just played a song without asking or if that's the song he – so I would ask him about that.
Okay.
Yeah. I was curious. Like Shea Langolier says, must be the money, and everybody sings it like when it gets to that part.
What would your walk-up song be?
Probably Hypnotize.
Biggie?
Wow, big fan of Hardball, huh?
What?
Oh, no, that was the other Biggie song. Never mind.
Stupid.
Or whatever. Is that Fat Joe? I'm not a player. I just crush a lot.
Just crush a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good, like, hey, I'm coming up here, just crush a lot.
But aren't you sending a message to the crowd as well that you're going to retire?
What do you mean?
Because you're saying you don't want to be a player no more.
No, I'm not a player. I just crush a lot.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Mixed messages.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
We'll let them kind of.
Or do the opposite,
riddle.
like when Reddick, Josh Reddick had Careless Whisper for a while. You know, like a little soft ballad.
I like when they do that.
You know what? I'm going to sneak this one in on you.
Wonder if anybody's ever used Baker Street by
Jerry
Rafferty. Yeah, now you got me thinking of sax solos. By the way, last night the Giants.
What would your song be?
What's My Name by DMX? Probably that or something stupid. I'd rotate it.
Yeah, I want different songs.
Very much go with.
I'd have like, hey, I'm going to give you 10, hit shuffle.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's almost like a surprise. I'm walking up like, oh yeah.
I wonder if any players have options on their walk-up songs.
Yeah.
So like. The people upstairs know that what they walk up to in the top of the first is different when it's two men on.
Oh, I don't know if it's the options. Who did we talk to? Max Muncy earlier this year. He said he had like a first at bat, second at bat.
Oh, okay,
third at
okay.
bat,
So not situational.
Song.
I got
But
you.
in that order, because I think you even asked him, like, what if that third song you're 10 for 10? It's like, let's get that thing going all the time.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Giants lose last night, third game of a 4-game.
Mine would be Slide Away by Oasis.
Slide away, say you're gonna stay forever and a day. It's 100% the song.
Sounds like a guy.
It's definitely the song.
Sounds like a guy's about to strike out.
Slide away, gonna slide away, gonna slide away.
Sounds like Oasis.
Strike 3.
By the way, that Ohtani guy, 7 innings, a shutout ball with 8 strikeouts.
Didn't even
Dave
hit.
loves L.A. Dave loves it.
Didn't even take the time to go to the lineup and hit.
Why can't it be Dave loves Japan? Can we change that?
No, you love L.A.
I don't.
Facts.
But
Where
I
are
love
you going this weekend?
Dave loves L.A. Dave loves it. You want to know where I'm going?
Where?
I am like Kurt Russell in Escape from New York, and I am going into the belly of the beast to grab my firstborn child and help her escape from hell.
Only to send her back.
Well, it's not my fault. That's her mother's fault. My walk-up song would be Jason Ross saying, "No, he didn't. Yes, he did."
Put a tune to that. Auto-tune it.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did. No, he didn't. Yes, he did. No, he didn't. We'll take a break. No. When we return. Hey, what's hot? What's not?
I don't know.
And one of the few times feeling pretty confident about streaking. We'll do that next.
Listen up, Niner gang. Sactown Sports is your local home for 49ers football, and we're here to level up your game day experience. Download the Sactown Sports app and tap the contest banner on the homepage for your chance to win a pair of tickets to the 49ers home opener this season. Don't wait. Download the Sactown Sports app today. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-8157. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-8157. That's 800-575-8157.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
When life calls for a little extra, a kitchen upgrade, paying off debt, or that dream vacation, Valley Strong Credit Union is here to help. With a Valley Strong home equity loan, you can tap into your home's value with competitive rates, flexible terms, and local guidance you can trust. Get approved in as little as 5 minutes, with funding in as few as 5 days. Your goals are within reach. Visit valleystrong.com to get your offer today. Valley Strong Credit Union. Grow your possibilities. Equal housing lender, NMLS number 456506.
No way. Gas prices shot up again.
I know, but I got us covered.
So generous. What's your deal?
What's my deal? I went to Metro and saved. Got 4 lines for just $25 each and 4 free new Samsung Galaxy A17 5G phones, and all on the T-Mobile network.
Ah, how about we go to Metro today?
Get that more for your money feeling. Visit your Metro by T-Mobile store. Just bring your numbers. Net available if you've been with Metro or T-Mobile in the past 180 days.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave. I'm talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Chad, what's going on for the Memorial Day sales event?
One word, options. Right now you can finance your new 2026 Ram 1500 with our lowest rate option of 2.9% APR for 72 months with no payments for 90 days. That will save you thousands in finance charges.
But what if I'm looking for a lower payment?
Then you can take advantage of our 4.9% APR financing for 84 months with no payments for 90 days. Either way, you're saving big, and you can get the new Ram of your dreams waiting at Hoblet.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection, and now unbeatable interest rates. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
Must finance through SFS for qualified buyers. 2.9% APR for 72 months equals $1,515 per thousand borrowed. 4.9% APR for 84 months equals $1,408 per thousand borrowed. No payment for 90 days on approved credit. Interest accrues from date of purchase. Offers cannot be combined with other incentives. Excludes Ram 1500 RHO and Tungsten models. Sample VIN 42368. See dealer for details.
If you're serious about getting better at golf, start with the fit. At Hagen Oaks, everything begins with Total Game Fitting. The TrackMan Player Performance Studio analyzes your swing to match you with the right clubs. Ping's Ballnamic Fitting helps you find the golf ball for your game. The Hagen Oaks Putter Fitting Studio helps you roll it true. And with FootJoy's 3D foot scanner, you'll walk the course in shoes that actually fit. From driver to putter and even what's on your feet, Hagen Oaks fits every part of your game. Total Game Fitting, only at the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop, Fulton Avenue at Business 80.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot.
And what's not?
It's not good.
Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
Who is hot?
Gavin Sheets.
The wire shot out. Good job.
Yesterday, the Padres beat the Milwaukee Brewers. You were talking about how well they've done in the 8th and 9th inning. Mm-hmm. He hit a game-winning 3-run home run in the 9th. Gavin Sheets is the first player in Major League Baseball history to hit a go-ahead 3-run home run in the 9th inning 3 times in the same season. April 10th, April 23rd, and last night.
Interesting. That is pretty hot. Good job, G Sheets. Who's not?
You seen G Sheets?
The Minnesota Wild.
Oh, that's wild.
They are the first team in NHL history to have a 3-goal lead at the first intermission of a playoff game, but then have fewer than 10 shots on goal the rest of the way and end up losing.
That's not good. It's not good at all.
That's not hot.
It's not hot. Well, it is hockey. So it's
part of hockey.
It's part of hockey. That's part of hockey. You know who else is hot is comebacks in Major League Baseball yesterday.
Yeah.
There were 6 games in which the winning run was scored in the 9th or 10th inning. There were 5 late inning comebacks. There were 4 walk-offs. There were 8 blown saves, 27 runs scored in the 9th and the 10th inning. How about a walk-off grand slam?
And Varsho hits it high, deep left field. Simpson back at the fence. It's gone! Let's go home! A walk-off grand slam!
Okay, how about a Texas Rangers walk-off single?
And the pitch. A swing and a liner over third. It's a fair ball. Down the line. Here comes Osuna. He's in to score. Danny Jansen has won it for the Rangers. 6-5. The first Ranger walk-off win of the year.
How about a New York Mets walk-off?
Bench hits one hard up the middle. Base hit going into center. Here comes Ewing, sprinting like lightning. He scores standing, and the Mets win it in 10.
How about that? And
that's a lot of walk-offs.
How about one more Astros walk-off?
The 3-2. Pulled past the dive of Naylor and into right field. Matthews can walk home, and the Astros walk off the Mariners. 4-3.
Whoa.
Sharp cut.
Jeez.
That audio was a little hot.
Yeah, that was all kinds of problems with that.
Yeah.
I'd be like, it is high, it is deep, finish the call. I wish I'd not done John Sterling there, but I just do that so much that I forget that, R.I.P. Yeah. But that is an iconic. That's, you know what? I don't apologize. That's an iconic call that should live forever.
What's the difference with him? What does Kuiper say?
So, was I talking to you about this? So, Sterling actually, I think I screwed it up. Sterling says, it is high, it is far, it is gone. It is gone. And then...
Isn't that Kuiper?
And Kuiper says, he hits it high, he hits it deep, he hits it out of here. There's this, so Sterling says far, Kuiper says deep.
Oh, he goes with a deep one.
This is a deep one.
Yeah.
And he says out of here, not gone.
Yeah, and he says out of here, not gone. Now look, no offense to anyone. I might prefer the Kuiper call. Could I be biased? Maybe. Let's see. What are we up? Oh, let me also say this too, and I really want to. This is a tough thing to say because. Oh, by the way, here we go. Here's Kuiper. I think it's high, deep, out of here. High, deep, out of here. I'm pretty sure I got that right. What? Come on.
High drive! Left field! Out of here!
That was let's see. How about this one here? Maybe this one will do it. I want to find the one.
High drive! Right field! It is on!
He's not doing what I want him to do. He's got like two calls.
Well, those are no doubters.
Those are
You need a wall scraper.
Yeah, we need a we need one that where you don't know. Let's see. This says this one's toned down.
Sure, Raleigh throws, swinging a fly ball, hit well to center. Rodriguez back, still back at the wall, gone.
Okay, Dwayne, you're not.
That doesn't have the same call. I like that. I appreciate that.
High drive to right. Did he do it? It is out of here.
All right, whatever. Come on, Dwayne.
What's not hot? Dave's memory.
Do what I say I think you do.
I'm telling you, other Giants fans will agree with me. That I think Spurs T-Wolves tonight. San Antonio is up 3-2.
You're in the wrong part.
What? Am I what? Yeah, no, I wanted to preview what's coming up later at 9:28 when we do What's on Deck. Yeah. Stay tuned for, is there anything going on in baseball? I don't know. Is there a schedule release? Not sure.
Maybe.
Find out at 9:28. In the meantime, let's go streaking.
It's time to go streaking.
I'm having a stroke.
Who is the Nostradamus of MLB? Who can keep the streak going? It's time to go streaking.
What the hell are you doing?
Streaking.
By the way, question for both of you. In about an hour, less than an hour, we're going to have crosstalk. Now, as you guys know, I brought in a bowl of watermelon and some forks. I don't think anyone's taken me up on it yet, but that's fine. It's the thought that counts. Will either Kayla or Matt have a piece of watermelon?
Kayla.
Chris?
I don't think Matt can have anything that was grown. So, if anyone, it's going to be Kayla.
Way too healthy for Matt.
Isn't it cute watching Matt do all this right now? Knowing what's going to happen.
Is it?
I say enjoy it, Matt.
Is it going to happen?
Me, Maddie.
Matt is 100% going to have a dad bod. I think.
How does he not have it already?
Because, well, he is a dad, but he's not a...
He's not 20.
No, that's true. I think, what we need to know? We need to know what Matt's family looks like. What's the genetics? Does dad bod run in the genes? You know? Let's go streaking. How'd we do? Jason Ross.
Anthony participated yesterday.
That's right. Hey, I'm Chris. I'm Dick. Me.
He took Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber got up twice. Schwarber did not get a hit.
Oh, well.
Anthony was at 0. He stays at 0.
Well.
But Dave, you're at 1. I'm at 2. Chris is at 2. Hey,
what?
Who's at 2?
Anthony.
Why?
You didn't get it right.
Dare you. We'll start at the bottom. Now we're here. Dave, you are at 1, and you took a bold choice because you took someone that had never had a Major League Baseball appearance.
I've gone from I'm 2 in a row. I think it's the best 2-game streak in history of this show.
Yeah.
0 of 38, Cal Raleigh, and he breaks the streak.
Does he need to shower again with his clothes on?
You know what? We haven't even checked. Did he get a hit yesterday?
Look.
Mariners, I believe,
Tell us about it.
lost. They lost 4-3 to the Strozes.
It was great.
How did the MVP candidate do?
0 for 4. Bringing his average down to, it's not that bad, 161.
That's fine.
It's 161 points better than mine would be. 140. I would have legged one out by now.
Legged one out. That's the hit you get?
I would have got something. It would have.
You said I broke a bat and it flew over first.
Yes, something. CNI squirrel.
Yeah.
Thing. What?
Everybody passed out.
Yeah, like the second baseman and shortstop ran into each other. The sun. Ouch. Okay.
Anyway, you took Henry Bolte.
I did.
Bolte.
Hey, I believe you did too, Jason.
I did. We both did. So let's lump that together. You're at 1. I'm at 2. We both saw 2 plate appearances. We both saw 2 hits. Perfect day. Dave, you go to 2. I go to 3. Chris was at 2, trying to go to 3, and he took Kevin McGonigal. McGonigal got up 3 times. And Chris, how did he do?
You got to do this one for me, Billy McGonigal.
I think that means he got
Does that
a hit.
mean?
Yeah, he did. 1 for 3. Good job. Everybody's got a hit.
Okay. All
so
right.
the show is now at
except Anthony.
8. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
8 consecutive or combined.
Yeah.
Dave's at 2. I'm at 3. Chris is at 3. Let's go.
You know what? I always say when you're on a 2-game streak, always go with a guy. You know, I say 2 first names. Why don't we ever give any, like Matt George? Why don't we give any love to people that have 2 last names?
Okay.
Give me O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz of the Pirates. I want to make sure they're playing.
Yeah, they're playing the
right.
Rockies.
O'Neal Cruz. I am going to take. Let's see. Let me make sure they're playing. They are playing. Good. So give me Sal Stewart of the Reds.
Otto Lopez.
Got you a hit last time, Chris.
What's that?
He got you a hit last time.
What do you think Sal is short for?
Salamander.
I thought salivate.
Saliva.
Salmonella. Or salmon.
Salt.
Salt and pepper. Solve the mystery?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll be right back after this.
Like and subscribe to the Sactown Sports 1140 YouTube channel at Sactown Sports 1140 to get the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt and Kayla, and the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles on demand and at your fingertips. Get your fix of the Sacramento Kings, 49ers, Giants, Athletics, NFL, NBA, and the latest in sports and entertainment all in one place at Sactown Sports 1140 on YouTube. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
From the people who brought you It's the Dog Park comes.
It's a hot spot on your dog's leg that the internet says you can treat it at home. You're not sure, though, because now it's oozing.
Protect your dog from injury and illness with Progressive Pet Insurance.
Ooh, he's licking it. Super gross, dude.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Coverage subject to policy terms.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Looking for a new truck? Looking to save money? At Folsom Chevy, they can help you with both. Get Memorial Day savings now. Every new 2026 Silverado half-ton RST and LT in stock is $12,000 under MSRP. For General Manager Eric Wilson and his team, it starts and stops with you and your experience. Hop on Highway 50, Folsom Chevy, between the Hazel and Folsom exits at the Folsom Auto Mall, or go to folsomchevy.com. From the mountains to the levee, think Folsom Chevy.
Turn up the volume. Here's your Sactown Sports Live events calendar, where the action goes way beyond the game. Starting things off, June 5th, don't miss a legend, Ringo Starr and his all-star band, live at Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Then, it's time for summer fun. The El Dorado County Fair runs June 18th through the 21st, packed with rides, live music, great food, and nonstop entertainment. On June 20th, turn it up with the rock favorites, Night Ranger at Hard Rock Live Sacramento. June 26th, another icon hits the stage, John Fogerty at Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Laugh it up July 18th with comedian Gary Owen at Hard Rock Live Sacramento. Then August 16th, country superstar Kane Brown takes over Ironstone Amphitheater. September 11th, slow it down with the soulful sounds of Anthony Hamilton at Hard Rock Live Sacramento. And on October 2nd, rock legends Leonard Skinner brings the classic to Ironstone Amphitheater. Concerts, comedy, legends, all in one place. The Sactown Sports Live events calendar. More details at sacktownsports.com.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom!
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
On Sactown Sports.
Yep.
Before we get started, how about I give you guys an update at the PGA Championship?
This is going to be fun.
Aldridge Potgater, Stefan Jaeger, Daniel Brown, and Bud Colley, they're all tied at 3 under par.
He nailed it.
There are 4 tied for 5th. That's including Xander Schauffele and Jordan Spieth.
He nailed. That was a high degree of difficulty right there.
PGA Championship coverage brought to you by Golf Fitness Solutions. Move
really
better,
well done.
Feel better, and play better.
Really well done, Chris. I'm not going to lie.
Well, thanks for the assist, Dave.
I wasn't even going to say that publicly. I was going to give you all the love. I was really rooting. Even with the assist, he had to memorize them.
I wrote it down.
Oh. Well, all right. It's time for a very quick 9 o'clock, something. It's a new segment I'm workshopping. It's called 9 o'clock story time.
Okay.
I don't have any good read me a story music because Chris was busy, so I'm going to use the Masters. So just roll with it, would you please? Steve Kerr walked into the lobby of the Beverly Wilshire with a secret. Win or lose, he decided to retire as head coach of the Golden State Warriors. It was a Tuesday morning in mid-April, the day before the team's first postseason play-in game in Los Angeles. When the season ended, his 12-year run with the Golden State Warriors would end too. In the airy hotel restaurant behind the concierge desk, Kerr gave his name and room number, 516, Johnny benched Joe Montana, and a hostess showed us to a table by the window. He looked around, and he lowered his voice. "I think it's over," he said, almost mouthing the words. His sweatsuit separated him from the businessmen eating breakfast in suits and ties nearby. He put the odds at 95%. In the last few days, he'd grown more certain. The waiter took his order, the California breakfast. Normally, he's cheerful as a sunrise, but this morning, he seemed melancholy. He was tired at the end of a disappointing season and mourning all the fraying connections. A great basketball team stands on a shared feeling more than strategy or scouting. The team lives as long as the feeling lives, and when it's gone, not only is it impossible to recapture, it's hard to even remember. I grew up reading Rick Riley and Mitch Albom, and I would just like to direct everybody to the sports writer. No, look, Sam is, no offense to our friends, they do a different type of sports writing. Wright Thompson is, for me, by far and away the best sports writer of our generation. It's not close. And sadly, I don't think he gets the credit he deserves. If you've ever read any of Wright Thompson's work, it's just phenomenal. It's a throwback. It's old school. And he works for ESPN now. He's kind of, he has, first off, just in that opening stanza or group of stanzas alone, the insight that he's sharing publicly, like first off, that Kerr decided to retire. Secondly, good luck using that name at a hotel from now on. And just the way, I love it when sports and prose, Prose, meet each other, because I really do think sports can be romantic, and we don't do enough of that anymore. Everything now is play-by-play type of stuff, which we call a TikTok. Not that TikTok, a different TikTok. Or it's, this guy was cheating on this girl with the thing and the drugs and the Wright Thompson, he still, to me, gets into the romanticism of sports. And even though you're talking about, I wouldn't say a mundane thing, but, is a longtime coach going to retire? Okay. I think most people, no discredit to them, would have been like, maybe a little setup lead and then, get right. How do I say this? I think most sports writing these days, in whatever form, is done in what I'll use an acronym, okay? It's more like an adult film. And when you make an adult film, not that I have, but, I've heard things.
I hope you haven't.
There's an acronym that is used to get across to the writers / film, whomever, of what people want out of said film. They don't want storyline. They don't want anything else. They want to see one thing and one thing only. That's why they're watching an adult film. That acronym is GTF. Get to fun.
France?
Ferdinand. Most sports writing in any form these days is GTF sports writing. Wright Thompson, and very few like him, they're more of the, slow build, lead in, establish the story. Like if there was a
He's get to foreplay.
Thank you, Jason Ross. If there was a cinematography award for sports writing, Wright Thompson would win it every year, that type of thing. So I would just like to casually invite you to go read that. It's an excellent article. I read it. What? What?
Very interesting.
Feels like there's something behind
there
that.
There is 100.
What's behind
that
that?
is
very interesting.
What's interesting?
Dave is a big AI guy, and with AI,
you're not
getting
that out. You're not getting that out of AI. You won't.
I'm very proud of myself for noticing that.
Wow. Right?
Yeah.
Also, you may not know this or not as we move on. He just reminded me of this. This is how the brain works, and then we'll move on. Do we have what's his face's thing? Are we going to play his thing with the deal? Okay. Are you firing that off? Okay. I'll set that up in a second. Did you know I was reading because he just went, and it kind of sounded to me now. Then that made me think of a hiccup. And then I was reading about famous vocal hiccups in music, and Michael Jackson has the most famous one that he developed in the early 80s, right before Thriller. He does this little, which they call a vocal hiccup and all that. Did you know that Michael Jackson actually narrated the read-along book to E.T. the Extraterrestrial, and it was also produced by Quincy Jones and was put together by Steven Spielberg, and they put a song together for it. But MCA, who was in charge of E.T., they had a deal with Michael's record company not to release it before Thriller so that it wouldn't compete. But they said, meh. So 2 months prior, they released it anyways. It shot to the top of the book charts or whatever the hell they were. And they got sued, and they had to remove it all, and now it's like a super collector's item. I never knew Michael Jackson narrated the Read Along With Me book on E.T. and
I did not know that either.
Sang a song for it too.
Wow.
I guess I never really thought of it that way.
You probably should have. Our guy Brendan Nunes, not to be confused with Michael Jackson. Yeah, Brendan, not Brandon.
No,
not Nunez. Yeah. Brendan Nunes. Is going through, and he's going to be scouting. And has been scouting.
Yeah.
And taking a look at a lot of these prospects the Kings might be interested in.
He has. I was looking at our app right now, and it's on the site, today's pick of who he's scouted. What's he calling it? Sactown Scouting Report.
Sactown Scouting Report.
Incredibly thorough.
It is.
I mean, it's a long piece that Brandon wrote, which a lot of Kings fans should want to see. Whether you're talking about, and today he's talking about Kingston Flemings as a potential pick at 7. We've seen him in different mock drafts. But he's talking about, his dribble and change of pace and his offense and his defense and his playmaking, his ability to play point guard. And then at the end kind of makes the case for him at 7. But he's not going to just stop there. He's going to have these for the next couple of weeks because there's several candidates the Kings may have their choices and their eyes on at number 7.
I know he's been working very hard on these. And we appreciate him doing this. I think we should do this in like it or spike it style. And let's be honest, play it and then let's grade how he did.
Okay.
All right. Roll tape, please. Here's Brian.
It's time for your Sactown Scouting Report, breaking down the top prospects for the Sacramento Kings ahead of the 2026 NBA Draft.
Kingston Flemings, point guard, Houston.
Kingston Fleming's favorite player growing up was D. Rose, and he's talked about studying Fox, Halliburton, and Cade. You can see all of that in his game with the speed, change of pace, and manipulative passing to make teammates better. To me, he looks like the kind of traditional point guard the Kings have been searching for. And while people will get hung up on the measurables, in the film you see active hands, rotations, and the kind of defensive feel Doug Christie would appreciate. He might be the best guard defender in play for Sacramento at number 7.
Read the entire breakdown from Brendan Nunes right now at SactownSports.com. Presented by Power Business Technology. Copiers and printers for all your office needs.
Honestly, I liked it. Well done, Brendan. Well done.
And that's the shortened version, obviously. But
why didn't we play the long version?
No, there's so much more. Like I said in this article, you can go to Sactown Sports or in the app, wherever you can find it. But good for him, and he's into that stuff. And, look, there's going to be, just like any mock draft, and today we had a simulated one that has Flemings at 7. People are going to have different opinions, different thoughts. And, he has his measurables.
Brendan's done it. I want Flemings.
He has measurables on there, which was a knock on Flemings so far. At least one of the things that came out of the combine. Smaller arms.
I have one.
Oh, here we go.
It's tiny. I have one. I mean, we're all. I'm not talking about measurables. We're all friends here. Yeah. We're all a family, and we all need to be honest and transparent. It's not even something I didn't. Actually, I liked everything about that. It's just I would like to call it a creative suggestion. So he's calling this the Sactown Scouting Report. Mm-hmm. He's going to do a bunch of these, right?
Yeah.
Sactown Sports Scouting Reports is sitting right there. Oh. Sactown Sports Scouting Reports. The alliteration. It rhymes. It's right there.
So just the fact that they don't have sports.
That's it. I told you it was tiny.
Yeah.
I told you it was just a little thing. Not doing any better, am I? Sactown Sports Scouting. Hey, maybe, you know what? Maybe that's just me. I like rhymes.
Yeah.
That's very, very good. I was picking for a piece of watermelon, then I realized it's not a good time to eat watermelon.
Oh, yeah, maybe not.
We're on the radio. No, well done, Brendan, and we look forward to all of those. And then, you know what? I smell a segment before the draft, like day before or day of the draft. We'll play them all back to back.
There you go. And then have Brendan on.
And then have Brendan on.
Tell us who they're taking at 7.
How come Brendan never comes on? He goes on other shows.
We haven't asked him.
Is that true?
Yeah. Remember when we used to ask him?
That's why I'm asking.
The morning is a difficult time for Brendan.
It is. Yeah. Why is that? It's not like he's going to games right now.
Right now, but
well, yeah.
I think. Okay, wait a minute. Carmichael Dave.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, just a few years ago when you were Brendan's age.
Yeah.
What time were you waking up?
Who, me?
You.
5 a.m.
Carmichael Dave, honest truth. We're in the.
Okay, so Brendan's age, I was doing the night show. I think.
Same question.
Okay.
What time were you waking up?
All right. Truthfully?
Yes, and I know the answer.
Usually sometime around noon, 1 p.m.
Yeah,
maybe
so you're
2.
about 3 hours from waking up right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
I'm still asleep.
You were night owl into just zombie mode, and now you're morning guy for years.
Yeah. Nothing.
So, yeah, that would be it. They're like, why wouldn't Dave be up right now? Wait till 4. What time would you go to bed?
We would, let's see.
Show till midnight.
Yeah, show till midnight, over to the bar where my girlfriend worked, close out at 2. Then we
pretty much.
She five a week because she worked 5 nights a week. She closed 5 nights a week. Then we drinking karaoke till sun came up.
Karaoke.
It was a karaoke bar, so it would
was open that long.
No, it wasn't open. Oh. No, that was the best part. It was like me and 5 of my friends, and we'd go there, get there for the end. We'd get something to eat. Closing time, Semisonic, shout out. Did the lip thing, Chris. And then we did that. And then she closed down at 2. So we'd usually start closing at like 1:30.
Yeah.
And we earned our keep. We put the chairs up, we'd help her close.
You move the chair.
Maybe. We'd help her. We clear the glasses. We're helping my girl out, right? By the way, not my wife. This is my girlfriend before my wife, by the way. So
set the screen.
Then everything locks down at 2 a.m. Doors locked, and then it was on. We learned how to operate the karaoke machine. So we would basically, and the pool table was one of those where you rent the balls, you don't have to put the coins in. So we'd play pool, we'd play darts, we'd drink, and we'd karaoke. Usually,
you drink root beer.
Or
were you?
No, back then I was,
a little bit.
But it wasn't like. To from the macho talk from yesterday, a lot of it was like, oh, she figured out how to make this taste like strawberry soda. It's got vodka in it. Yum, yum, like that type of thing. I wasn't like pounding bourbons. Okay. So, but, we were having a little fun. And then she lived right around the corner from the bar. So we would leave the bar, hit Del Taco, go back to her house. And that was usually around 5, 6 a.m. Then, whatever. Probably fall asleep around 7. Sleep, wake up. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock rock. Then, eat something, watch some ball games. God, it's a great time, dude. Go into the show.
Going to work around 8:30.
Yeah. Leave for work around 8:30, and then do the show 9 to midnight.
Sometimes start your show from your phone.
Yeah.
A lot of times. I remember when I was there was a time where if I either filled in for Co's 7 to 9 or later, there was a window where I had to show 7 to 9.
Yeah.
And then there were many times I started the show. Your show.
You started my show?
Yeah.
Because I wasn't there yet?
Yeah.
No. That was traffic.
9 p.m. traffic.
Oh, everyone knows about that 9 p.m. traffic.
Remember when Co's tried to do crosstalk? And I'd be there like maybe 20% of the time. Usually I'd be in the car listening to him start crosstalk when I was in the forever light at Madison and Hemlock. The one that never turned green. The worst light I've ever encountered. You're giving me the eyes, but you don't remember that light?
No.
It was the absolute worst.
Came in a different direction.
Okay.
Wait, you turned right?
Into the parking lot.
Wait, which light? Which way are you talking about going?
Wait, hold on. No. He's saying he comes down. You coming down Madison and take a right into the
No, sometimes if I was coming off the freeway.
Yeah.
Right? But, or I would come in from the other direction and I would be on Hemlock.
You'd be on Hemlock.
And I'd turn left into the parking lot.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's, yeah.
But if you're on Madison, turning left.
Right. Off onto Hemlock.
And you would think that there would be like one of those, I don't even know what they're called, but like the arrows.
Yeah.
Like where you could just like.
Nope. Dude, I think the statute of limitations has passed.
Maybe.
I hope so. The amount of times I ran that light, dude. Because at some point you just, you have to.
Yeah, I mean, it was 9:06 time the show had started.
Right, and Jason's in there doing the show. I don't remember that ever happening, by the way. Are you sure? Your memory's a little spotty.
Let's poll the audience. What do they think? The odds of
that. From the 916. I remember when Loveline followed Dave's show. That's
oh man,
God, that's a while ago.
Wow, I forgot.
That was intern Chris time.
You know, people forget, man, because things have changed. But
I was a big fan of Sporting News Radio after your show too.
I like their jingles.
Sporting News Radio.
I still think CBS Sports Radio is the best one. CBS Sports Radio. Oh
no.
Yeah. No?
No.
Really?
Sporting News.
People forget how big Loveline was for a while. For like a good 4 years, it was like must listen radio with Corolla and Dr. Drew. My goodness. And I remember looking at ratings really early in my career for Loveline. I think, didn't the Zone have it for a while?
Yes.
I think so. You don't remember that, Jason?
Yeah.
I do know the story of Alec Baldwin being such a huge fan that he would have somebody record every show and play it for him the next morning.
Really?
Wow.
I don't remember the Sporting News jingle. Let me see here. They don't still do stuff, do they?
I don't think so.
This is just a bed. I mean, it's fine.
I'm Looney on sports.
Vasco starts out with a busy NBA score. Scoreboard, the Wizards top the Jazz 114-111. Gilbert Arenas 51 points. Hit the game-winning three at the buzzer. Knicks down the Kings 102-97. Bucks over the Bobcats 99-91.
Remember that night.
The Bulls have just defeated the Spurs 99-87. Kirk Heinrich 23 points, 10 boards, and 7 assists. Hawks over the Celtics 100-96.
That's not happening.
Chris Bosh with 27. Raptors blow 3-2. Criticize the Patriots today season. Hawaii quarterback Cole time to move down the field like that.
It was a very good
well, give me some music.
and that dictates where the ball is.
You're not feeling it?
I mean, okay, Sporting News Flash, that's fine.
Oh, do you want to know how wrong you are, Jason?
How wrong is he?
We got a text from Whitey.
It's true.
Confirmed, Madison and Hemlock Light is horrible.
No, it's not that I didn't confirm. I didn't go that way.
So if Dave and Whitey agree on something. Oh, here we go. Oh, no.
Yeah. I just didn't go that way. I'm not saying it wasn't a slow light. I didn't know.
You are you saying you can go your own way?
Yeah.
Okay. NBA.com has Kingston Flemings going to Sacramento. Have we confirmed yet that either Kingston or Nate Ament are coming because they have Sacramento in their name?
Yeah, I think they're trading
Kings?
to get both of them.
Okay. AJ DeBonsa 1. I'm waiting for we're going to get a Darren Peterson number 1. I predict this. DeBonsa 1, Peterson 2, Boozer 3, Wilson 4. That we haven't seen that change yet.
Nope.
Wagler 5. Here's one with Acuff though going 6th. I think we've narrowed it down to Wagler, Acuff, Flemings, or Mikael Brown Jr.
Correct.
I think those are the 4. We believe that one of those 4 will at some point be a Sacramento. Back to you, Jason.
Would you have any hesitation for whatever reason? We still got a month left or so to the draft. If for whatever reason one of the first 4, which hasn't changed, is there at 7, of taking them? Because I would
You're saying of Peterson, Wilson, DeBonsa, or Boozer, if one of them is at 7, would I have any? No, none, 0.
The only reason I bring that up is the parallel to Thomas Robinson. Was like he's 1, 2, or 3. He was still there for the Kings at 5, and they took him. I mean, there seemed like there'd be a reason. Like, why is Wilson at 7? Why is Boozer at 7?
You'd have to know. You'd have to have done your research. You know. Now, look, if something comes out and it's like XY, we've seen this before. XYZ player has a blood disease or a knee something back, blah blah. We've seen all of that happen, and there's a reason they're falling. Yes, hesitation city. But if it's just, we're going to move Acuff. I have this weird feeling Acuff's going top 5. I think he's going to go.
I can see that.
I think that's what's going to end up.
Well, the Clippers at the moment are the wild card team. I just don't know exactly what they're going to do, what they're going to want to do, whether they're going to trade it, whether they're going to keep it.
Yeah.
They do have a point guard. We already said it. If you have one, doesn't mean you should trade best player available. But they could be choosing between 4 point guards, and they traded for one. Garland, a young one that's been an all-star. So it doesn't mean you can't take one, but it'll be interesting to see what they do.
What's on Deck brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. A lot of stuff going on. We'll get you a PGA update. Coming up next. I'll do the update right after this.
Like and subscribe to the Sactown Sports 1140 YouTube channel at Sactown Sports 1140 to get the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt and Kayla, and the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles on demand and at your fingertips. Get your fix of the Sacramento Kings, 49ers, Giants, Athletics, NFL, NBA, and the latest in sports and entertainment all in one place at Sactown Sports 1140 on YouTube. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
When opportunity knocks, you don't just answer the door. You kick it down. On Sunday, June 28th, for the 5th time, the door is open once more, and the eyes of the world turn to San Jose as AEW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, CMLL, and Stardom present Forbidden Door. Live Sunday, June 28th from SAP Center at San Jose. Tickets on sale now at AEWTIX.com.
Did you try my Colombian tamales? They're delicious.
Yes, but the Mexican tamales I brought are better.
Colombian tamales wrapped in plantain leaves are unmatched, you know.
But the Mexican tamales wrapped in corn husks are the authentic ones.
At least we can agree that they taste better with Pepsi.
Without a doubt. Can you pass me a straw?
You mean a pitillo.
Tamales deserve Pepsi.
At Power Business Technology, we're not another big box corporation. We're your neighbors, locally owned and operated. We know what businesses like yours need, from reliable printers to high-performance copiers. We'll help you find the right solution with personal service you just can't get online. Need setup or support? We're just down the road and always happy to help. Power Business Technology, family hometown service with big-time solutions. Contact us today for all your business printing needs at 844-POWER-BZ. That's 844-769-3729 or visit us at powercopiers.com.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $3 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922. Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave. I'm talking to Chad Hobbit of Hobbit Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Chad, what's going on for the Memorial Day sales event?
Right now, you can save up to $16,000 off MSRP on new 2026 Ram 1500 crew cabs. Plus, with an EPA estimated combined 22 MPG, you're going to save big at the pump.
It's true. Getting fuel is easily one of the scariest things to do nowadays.
I get it. And a new Ram could be what you need to cut your fuel costs long term. Plus, you'll enjoy better best-in-class luxurious cabin comfort and the most luxurious Ram 1500 ever. If you've been thinking about a new truck, you have to start with Ram. Plus, with over 500 new Rams available, your new Ram is waiting at Hoblet.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
16,000 total net savings after 5467 factory incentive and 8533 dealer discount. Incentives include 1,000 Hoblet trade-in assistance on eligible vehicles, 500 business owner bonus with proof of business ownership, and 500 military first responder bonus for eligible members. 5 of this net savings. See dealer for details.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is going to be fun.
Yeah! It's time for What's on Deck, brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
What is on deck? Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. Well, we got a basketball game tonight. T-Wolves.
We got a game.
We got a game. Hey, did you see the game?
Manchester City versus Crystal Palace yesterday? I did.
Yeah, the game.
T-Wolves. Also, this is news for Dave. I saw The Godfather yesterday.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, you better tell him that here at right off the top, because that will intrigue him. You missed it.
What'd I miss?
Something good, something you would enjoy.
What's that?
I was homesick, and when you're sick, you're just laying down, just looking for something to watch. Mm-hmm. I watched The Godfather yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
And?
I enjoy it so far. And?
I liked it.
What? No.
Better than Happy Gilmore 2?
Now I'll say, here's the problem with it. I really liked it. The problem with it is, and this is my fault, it's not the movie's fault.
It is.
I've seen so many parodies of The Godfather, so I knew a lot of the things that were coming up. So I wouldn't say that it was my favorite movie, but I really liked it.
I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. You could appreciate the act.
I understand why it was such a big thing at the time. Could have shortened that wedding scene at the beginning.
I think there's a few things you could have shortened there. I don't think that movie was meant for a quick, a hit and run type of thing. But it's definitely it's like a good book.
It was a book.
Just in the sense, Mario Puzo. Okay, that's annoying. Sometimes the best books, dude, are bricks, and you got to get through them. You got to get through them. But in the end, you're like, that was a great book. Now, please watch Godfather 2, and then you can stop right there.
I started watching, and then, I just passed out.
Okay, that's acceptable. These are movies you can fall asleep to, by the way. Watch Godfather 2. Most people listening right now think that I'm telling Chris not to watch Godfather 3 for the obvious reasons, because the delta between the quality of 1 and 2 and 3 is well known. I'm telling Chris not to watch Godfather 3 because I actually probably will murder you when you come in with actually, dude, I thought that was the best of the 3.
Well, it's because I watched it on Paramount Plus. They do have all 3, but the third one is the whatever version is the one that people say they should have released or whatever.
Yes, there is a version that is, yes, there is.
Also, can I add something too as well?
Of course you can.
That CBS radio thing got into my head. It reminded me of this certain audio clip that I have, and it's one of my favorites. And can I share it with you?
Oh God, I know it's not the one we're thinking. So
no.
It's the one I'm thinking.
I think it's the one that Jason's thinking.
Okay, all right.
Meantime, George Karl made his Kings coaching debut at home against the Celtics.
Marcus Smart on a wild shot, no good. Rebound Cousins. Cousins peeks behind him to see Smart trailing. Cousins going all the way. Cousins! No, he didn't! Yes, he did! A one-hand throwdown for the All-Star.
So that's cool.
Well, that was it, Chris? I thought. That
no, there's more. You want me to keep? I can
please.
Get out of his way!
Good morning from Gary Gerald, Kings Radio. Kings beat the Celtics 109-101.
Okay, I knew the play-by-play clip. I had forgotten about the accoutrements, so I spent the first part wondering who the hell that, ashamed that I didn't know who that was talking, like it was one of our people. Mm-hmm. But now it makes sense. One of your better calls, Gary.
Yeah, Gary.
It's so weird hearing him, not hearing G-Man. I can't fault them. They don't know he's the G-Man, but like just hearing Gary Gerald, it feels like you're missing something.
Was
I remember, I think Chris sent me that. I woke up in the morning. I think, were you working the Saturday morning show or something?
Yes.
So it must have been a Friday night game, and I woke up to, I go, a text from Chris, and I played. I'm like, what is this? And then I go, oh wow, the national radio is putting that call
cool.
on.
That's
really
nice.
cool. And then you should have known it's coming from Chris. There's a punchline. And the punchline, good morning.
And to be fair, they're trying to do the right thing.
Oh,
they're
yeah,
trying
they
to
just
credit
know who
you.
the
They
announcer
just
is
looked
of the
at
Kings,
the
and I
blue
just
book.
filled in,
Was that the birth of No, He Didn't? Yes, He Did?
I've only done it twice. That was one of them.
Because I know that wasn't the same quality, audio quality,
right,
as the one that we play every day. Right. It's a great one.
I thought you were playing something else, Chris.
Oh, so did I. No, because I know he won't play that.
What?
The greatest clip ever involving CBS Sports Radio's jingle?
No, not that one. I thought he was going to play
by far the best one.
A sports update that happened on this station from the old building.
Now you got me.
Chris's mind is he?
Nope.
No,
he doesn't have it. You got to throw out clues.
The clue would be
we'll know when he has it when we hear him laughing.
Well, I mean, if I give too many clues, I'm trying to make it. Well, the update was done by someone on this show.
The one of the three of us?
Yeah, so that limits it, and I did more of them than you did.
Okay.
So the odds are it's me.
It's you.
And it was something I had zero control of, and it made the update very unique.
This is still sounding like the show opened with CBS Sports Radio. So
I have no idea.
Do you want it? I will take off my headphones. All right. La 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 la.
Let me see if I got
that. Do you have that? Okay, while he's looking for that, let me just say I walked in here with an angry look because for once that was not on me. Other than I went downstairs. So why was that? When I walked in, Jason Ornelas was like, I'm walking past his doorway because I'm supposed to meet with somebody afterwards. I'm walking past his doorway. He goes, dude, come in here real quick. Okay, I got like 2 minutes. What? And he wants to show me a setup for the new studio. Literally the whole time, he can't find it now. It's not in his email. It's not in his text. I'm like, dude, I got a show. Show's on right now. Can I come after 10 a.m.? No, dude, I'm going to be on a meeting. Let me just show you this real quick. I want to show you this. I need your opinion. Okay, and then finally he shows it to me. I literally run up the stairs, and of course I see the red light, and I told him I was going to be late. So that's me not taking accountability.
Okay. Was the studio impressive?
It was, well, you know what, much like, no. I was going to say much like Brendan's scouting report, how I had like the one, but Brendan's was like perfect. Yeah. I just had the one idea. This one I'd say is 60% cool.
Oh.
But definitely some... you know what I honestly, I'll do this on the air. You know what I told him? I said, go look at Brody Brazil's studio.
Yeah.
Go look at him on YouTube and let's do that. That's the best setup I've ever seen. That's what I want.
Right.
You know. Did you find it, Chris?
Can't find it.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
I think I'll be able to find it for him.
Oh, you do? All right. Well, in the meantime, why don't I go with What's on Deck, brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. Spurs and Timberwolves. That's all happening tonight. You know, the Spurs could wrap up this series. Wait, the Pistons and Cavs are playing again? Tonight? No, I'm sorry. There's nothing tonight. I got thrown. They don't all play until Friday. No basketball tonight. That's why I got thrown. My bad. Both on Prime Video. Pistons, Cavs at 4, followed by the Spurs and Timberwolves at 6:30. Good job in staggering those correctly. The Giants will finish their 4-game series with the hated, dare I say, Dodgers. That's at Chavez Latrine tonight, 7:10 first pitch. And the Athletics. How about some day baseball, Jason Ross?
How about it?
12:05 Lopez versus McGravy right here in Sacramento. McGravy. And we'll see. Will they? I hope they keep both day in the lineup. That'd just be so wienery if they didn't. They're just, they're just overthinking it. Like, come on, dude. Play it. Play him constantly.
Just play it.
PGA Championship. in action right now. As I said, my favorite story going, Alex Fitzpatrick. He had the lead very, very early at 2 under. And right now, Aldrich Potgater, he has the solo lead at 4 under. He is through 16. Correction. Minwoo Lee, as I spoke, just took the lead at 4 under. Potgater tied with Steven Yeager at 3 under. Daniel Brown, Sahith Tagala, Bud Colley, Max Grazerman, Xander Schauffele, remember everybody, Schauffele, and Ryu Hisetsune are all at 2 under. Let's see. Names of note. Keeping in mind the lead is 4 under. Brooks Koepka is 1 under on the day, as is Jordan Spieth. How about the amateur, or the PGA professional that took everybody's heart years ago? Michael Block is tied for 10th at 1 under par.
Block party.
Through his first hole. Cam Smith is even. Ricky Fowler, John Rahm are even. Dustin Johnson just teed off. He is even as well. Why am I not seeing Rory McIlroy +1 through 13? I'm going here. Where the hell is Scotty Scheffler? Scotty Scheffler.
Wouldn't that be a prize of something you could get to raffle? And we're all looking for. Everything is always looking for more money and charity, right? Mm-hmm. What if you had an opportunity to play in Augusta? Mm-hmm. That's the major I know you wouldn't turn down, but whatever amount of money you donated, they let you go first by yourself, so you could have the ability after one hole to be in the lead, even if you're +6.
That would be so great.
First hole's done. Carmichael Dave's your leader.
Just to say that you led the Masters. The reason I can't find Scotty Scheffler is he hasn't teed off yet, so that scared me for a second. Oh, absolutely, that'd be amazing. Still to tee off. A lot of guys. Matt Fitzpatrick, Justin Rose, Scotty Scheffler, Cam Young, Justin Thomas, Keegan Bradley. My goodness, Colin Morikawa, Shane Lowry. A lot of people have not teed off yet, Jason. So, hey, wide open, if you will. Rough day for Braden Shattuck. He is 11 over. He shot an 81. Sorry, which Braden, for you and I would be like the greatest round by far. Yeah. Like we would literally frame that. And your guy Bryson DeChambeau is through 15, and he is 4 over. Is his tournament over?
Yes.
From the 209, Michael Block is so annoying. I get it. I see what that person's saying, but it's also a good story. There's some I can understand why people would think he's annoying, but also good story. We'll see.
Found it?
Do we have to break, or can we play the audio? What?
We can play real quick.
All right, here's the Jason audio we're looking for here.
1140 The Fan Sports Update.
I'm Jason Ross. It's 4 o'clock. How about that? Are we clear? No? Okay, well, we've got the deep voice going. I don't know how to fix that. I'm going to switch mics.
How are we now, Chris?
We
good?
Chris?
All right, sorry about that. I don't know how that happened. We'll have to get that adjusted.
I totally remember that.
Coming in right after Dawn.
First off, I wish you hadn't changed the mics.
Yeah. Well, I was totally flustered.
But secondly, yeah,
Dawn, I think you're also hosting.
I think I was.
I think it's one of those like half-hour shows.
Don Geronimo had this little thinger there that he could change, so he could do his God voice and a few others, and he left it on at the end of the show, and
yeah. I started with the update. I'm like, and it's literally you turn the microphone on, and I'm like, I have no idea what button he hits.
Nope.
And didn't know how to fix it.
The best, I don't know why, the part that always gets me when I hear that place when you laugh. We'll take a break. When we come back, Crosstalk with Matt and Kayla. We wrap up the show along with celebrity birthdays. Next.
Listen up, Niner gang. Sactown Sports is your local home for 49ers football, and we're here to level up your game day experience. Download the Sactown Sports app and tap the contest banner on the homepage for your chance to win a pair of tickets to the 49ers home opener this season. Don't wait. Download the Sactown Sports app today. your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
No way. Gas prices shot up again.
I know, but I got us covered.
So generous. What's your deal?
What's my deal? I went to Metro and saved. Got 4 lines for just $25 each and 4 free new Samsung Galaxy A17 5G phones, and all on the T-Mobile network.
How about we go to Metro today?
Get that more for your money feeling. Visit your Metro by T-Mobile store. Just bring your numbers. Not available if you've been with Metro or T-Mobile in the past 180 days.
Under the flag in the Elk Grove Auto Mall, Elk Grove Honda has your Honda. And right now, you can lease the 2026 Honda Accord SE for just $269 a month with $49.99 down, including first payment due at lease inception, excluding tax and license. 35 monthly payments of $269 plus tax, license, and 0 security deposit. Mileage in excess of $10,000 per year at 20 cents per mile. There's 5 at this price. It's the lease you can do. Done right here at Elk Grove Honda. Under the flag in the Elk Grove Auto Mall.
I gotta get an Elk Grove Honda.
My son loves to fly kites, but my active psoriatic arthritis can sometimes hold me back. Now with Skyrizi to treat my skin and joints, I'm ready to go. Skyrizi, risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults, helps with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. For those who also have plaque psoriasis, 90% clearer skin is possible with just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check for infection and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms such as fever, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, or if you plan to or recently received a vaccine.
With Skyrizi, there's nothing like clearer skin and better movement, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi today and visit skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKY-RIZZI to learn more.
May is here, and so is your excuse to hit the ballpark. The green and gold are bringing the energy all month long with fan-favorite bobbleheads, can't miss post-game fireworks, and a ballpark atmosphere you don't want to miss. Turn up for Sacramento Saturdays and bring the whole crew out for Stompin' Sundays, packed with kid-friendly fun, giveaways, and the opportunity for kids 14 and under to run the bases after the game. Enjoy big swings and bigger moments all May long in West Sacramento. Lock in your seats now at athletics.com/tickets.
Join us at Camping World's Red, White, and New Trade event, our biggest trade event of the year, May 14th through the 17th. Trade in your RV and get the highest value guaranteed. Then upgrade for less with new RVs starting as low as $94 a month. Plus, take 25% off select maintenance services. Save up to 40% on camp-ready must-haves. And enter to win a new RV. Don't miss the Red, White, and New Trade event at your local Camping World, May 14th through the 17th. We'll see you there.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
If you're serious about getting better at golf, start with the fit. At Hagen Oaks, everything begins with Total Game Fitting. The TrackMan Player Performance Studio analyzes your swing to match you with the right clubs. Ping's Balnamic Fitting helps you find the golf ball for your game. The Hagen Oaks Putter Fitting Studio helps you roll it true. And with FootJoy's 3D foot scanner, you'll walk the course in shoes that actually fit. From driver to putter and even what's on your feet, Hagen Oaks fits every part of your game. Total Game Fitting, only at the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop, Fulton Avenue at Business 80.
It's time for the news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, this is none of those things. And now, here's Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross.
Yeah!
We're both right.
We were both right.
That was a good melon.
You like my melons?
I love your melons. Give me another one.
No.
Did you poison it?
Wait, that's my fourth, dork.
You looked at us like...
We had a wager going on because I brought in, this was the watermelon I ate, vat of watermelon after we broke our fast yesterday. And I had a ton left over, and watermelon's not, once you cut it, it's got a one-day shelf life before it just gets weird, the texture changes. So I brought it in to share. I don't think Jason and Chris have had any. I'm sure Kyle has, and that's fine.
No.
Because I'm throwing it out right after the show.
You're throwing it out?
Wait, what?
You
Then
love
leave it
throwing
for
away
us.
food.
Yeah, don't waste food.
Yeah, we'll throw it out. I'll throw it out for you.
No, because
I-
Alan
I-
will
What's the
complain
difference
about
between
it.
you throwing it out and me throwing it
Well,
out?
because I
she's
want to
gonna
eat
eat
it.
it.
Oh, then I'll leave it for you.
Okay.
That's fine. No,
Or
no,
I'll get a
I'd-
cup and put some in
Great,
it.
take it home. I don't care.
If you were at home, you would eat that and then
I
throw
would,
it out?
No, I'm saying like tonight I would throw it out.
Why wouldn't you just take it home and eat it again?
I would take it home, but I'm saying because it has a day after I cut it up yesterday. The texture starts to change and it gets all. It's like it's like an avocado or a banana.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You leave it out long enough, the texture changes. You disagree?
You're missing the best part.
What?
The rind.
You eat it?
Not like the actual outside of it, but the very edge of like the white part before it gets to green.
That's the best part.
You know what? I'll accept that. That's actually.
I will not.
No, the best part?
No, oh no, it's
Yeah.
not the best
No,
part.
it's the best part.
No,
The best
but no,
part of the watermelon.
It's no, you're high, but I will. I'm not going to stand.
He must be thinking like the candy watermelons that's like looks like a fake
I'm not
watermelon.
going to stand
No,
in
I'm not
front of
talking about the
Matt.
Sour
No,
Patch watermelons.
I'm going to put a foot in front of Matt, not stand.
I don't want it.
Here's why.
I want to be
If
alone.
if there's like a cube of watermelon and it has like a
Needs
bit
more.
of rind,
Nah, it needs more.
a tiny thing. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Whoa,
What is
on
go-
the
oh,
table,
but that's
bro.
not
Okay,
enough.
see,
No,
that's
so
not
that's a
enough.
good-
It gives like this bitter, like a welcome bitter taste
And
to it.
it's a little more firm. Like the firm melons.
My melons are firm, dude.
Do you eat? I eat potato skins.
Like by themselves, or
No,
Yeah,
not-
I'll like eat
not
the
biggest-
potato
Not the biggest fan of that.
and then eat the skin.
That's fine.
yeah, it
Yeah.
just
And it's
has.
supposed to be rich in antioxidants.
Yeah. Well, and then there's also you know what I made for Mother's Day is I made. Have you ever made breakfast potato skins?
Ooh.
Yeah, you bake the potatoes, you cut them in half, you dig out all the stuff, right? And then you fill it. I made this scrambled egg, sausage, and veggie mixture. Put it in, and then put some
really
little
good.
sauce on hollandaise sauce on top of it.
Ooh.
But here's where it gets awesome. I took the leftover potato that I dug out, threw in an egg, mixed it all together, threw in some breadcrumbs, mixed it all together, little bit of oil in a pan, make them into little pancakes, throw them down, brown them on both sides. It's a great way to make mashed potato balls or mashed potato pancakes when you're done, and then put the same sauce on that on the side. I'm telling
That
you.
sounds.
Oh, yeah, he's a big boy.
That's why that potato was like a little boat.
It was a
holding
boat.
the egg.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Holding
I'm
the
a
eggs and all that
boat.
stuff. With some cheese and all that.
I am anything with potato. You have me at hello.
Salad.
Anything.
Do you know the potato trick when it comes to hot and cold potatoes?
No.
First you're hot, then you're cold.
When you eat a
Yes,
hot,
then you
when, you,
know.
when you eat a potato hot or mashed potatoes hot, right? It's a different type of carb. But when you
Really?
refrigerate a potato, it becomes a totally different type of healthier, easier to digest carb that has a completely different chemical composition. Even if you warm it back up, look it up. It's a potato hack. And it blew.
That's
We talked
insane.
about this on the show like a couple months ago, as a matter of fact.
with
What
pasta.
a potato does to
Huh.
absolutely.
Oh, really?
What a potato does to your body, fresh and hot, versus if you cool it down after it's cooked, is completely different.
So, but
What
I don't
does your
like,
potato and what does it do?
I don't like cold fries though. That's a problem.
No. But this is for like potato salad, or better yet, baked potatoes and then put them in the fridge and then reheat them.
So what you're saying is for your potato salad, you'll cook the potatoes, put them in the fridge, and like the next day, or just like
Well, I'll cook the potatoes. I'll put them in the fridge. Like this last time I made potato. A lot of times I'll serve it room temperature. It's actually really good. You have to dress your potatoes in a potato salad when the potato's warm because the pores are open and the dressing gets into the potato itself. It's just like skin. When the potato is cold, the pores close up, and so you get potato dressed on the outside, but then when you bite into the piece of potato, it's raw potato-y on the end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyways.
That was intense.
Glycemic index of potatoes. Okay. Celebrity Birthday is brought to you by Crumble Cookies. Hey, look.
Matt, are you awake over there?
I don't think there's any. I think that's very important. It should be a lot. It turns it into a resistant starch. Just saying. You should really look it up because it'll change the whole way you eat potatoes.
I don't think so.
It should.
Why? Do I have an issue?
Huh? Oh boy. I wasn't even paying attention. I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't see it coming. Anyways, we were also discussing, real quick, Matt, are any of the men in your family overweight? Or even just have like what we would describe as dad bods?
Blood related or just
blood related. Like dad, grandpa, uncle. No, married in does not count genetically. We were discussing how you eat like a child, but you can because you're super skinny.
And you said wait till he gets the dad bod.
That's what I said. Yeah, and he said, I don't know if he will. I went, that's interesting. We'd have to go down the family tree.
20.
Yeah, that's the thing. It usually switches when
because I was that once upon a time.
My dad might, but I haven't seen him in 13 years.
God damn, dude.
What? I just come on.
Why the laugh?
He's bald.
That was heard was you laughing. What?
He's bald.
He is bald.
Well, that's it. Why is that a shot at Jason?
Good thing that passed you up.
Why don't you put a fork in your mouth?
I've got something to say.
I liked it better when you were sick.
And I'm not going to say it. Celebrity Birthday is brought to you by Crumble Cookies. Have you seen your dad in 13 years? No? Have some Crumble Cookies.
I'm all right.
Maybe you can bring him some.
Nah.
Jason?
Wasn't at my wedding.
I don't like any of those. Happy birthday
Never
to
met my son.
Friend of the show, friend to all friend, one of the first friends of Carmichael Dave, Uriah Faber.
Oh.
You should be calling him and wishing him a happy birthday.
You should know this. If you don't know this, you're a bad friend.
Yeah, Dave has to get this exactly right.
Or he's
not a good
trouble.
friend.
Or you have to step into the octagon with him.
Yes, I agree with Matt.
Oh, Jesus. Is he? He's
one of fighter?
He's one of two.
I don't know who this is.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I think he's one of one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's 40.
I mean, he's going to get
46
exactly
or 47.
Right.
We got to pick one.
I'm going to say 47.
All right, everyone else go 46.
Okay, 46.
47.
2 47s and 2 46s. Well, the good news, everybody, is we have a correct answer.
I know we do. It's just, God, I can't remember if he's older or younger
Correct
than my
answer
sister.
goes to Christopher Loud and Carmichael Dave.
All right,
Well
good job.
God.
You still have to fight him.
Go ahead.
He is the original
He's had this
gangster,
forever.
the fighting pride of Sacramento, California. The California Kid, Uriah Faber.
Hey, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I'm on the air. Everybody say happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Best part is he's never going to listen to this.
He sent you right to voicemail.
Hey, happy birthday, bud. He's on a plane then.
Happy birthday, Rob Gronkowski.
Oh, Mr. Gronk, huh? Okay, I'm thinking
36.
35.
38.
42.
Tie between Dave and Matt, 37 for Gronk.
Ooh.
Happy birthday, Frank Gore.
Wow.
Hall of Famer.
He just
soon to
finished
be.
playing.
Frank is, well, there's a Frank Gore Jr. too.
Well,
Frank's 42.
44.
Yeah, 42.
43.
We have a correct answer because Christopher Lottie is 43. And George Lucas.
I like films.
I love films.
I enjoy making films.
He's 79.
80.
77.
83.
I know you like Harry Potter.
Chris is close. His 82nd birthday.